Welcome to Epic Enclave. Here we tell tales of audacious adventures in fantasy lands. Yes, we're 2 away from 69. This is episode 60.
Like and subscribe if you want to see a 69.
Anyway, 67. The last we left off, the Mr. Men are in the city of Greyhawk. They were hunkered down in a safe house after Ozzy's altercation with the prostitute. We were getting some rest, but Picard, as per usual, is not paying attention on his watch. The guards came banging on the door, hastily disguised himself as a woman by the name of Piccolo, and talked his way out of it. However, we learned that the City Watch are now on the lookout for both Ozzy and Picard. People matching their descriptions. We decided the next morning to go to the temple for Ozzy to try and liaise with Pyremeus, find out where, not Pyremeus, sorry, Pelor, and try and find out where Pyremeus might reside, where he might be taking Scarrig. And donning their disguises, Ozzy as Dave Knoll and Picard as Captain Piccolo. They headed to the temple via the magic shop, which, if any of you are still here and made it through the painful hour that we was there, well done.
Trust me, you need to go back. The DM can fix everything.
I think there are some orders on. Is there some orders that we need to go back for, or did we just get everything we wanted to leave? I can't even remember. I know you were making notes.
Orders.
Was it? Okay.
There was.
I did possibly order some medium armor. But
oh yeah, you did.
You asked for some sort of armor.
Okay. Well, so there are some orders we need to collect. We. On the way to the puppet show, on the way to the magic shop, we saw a puppet show, and it was a depiction of Beaver Fever by the Men of Mister, and some sort of funny joke. What's the word? Alternative versions of us? No, that's not the word I'm looking for.
An alternate realities? Or
just like jokey versions of us, exaggerated versions of us, and actually, yeah, that's another thing that I was pissing myself at. It was like saying like, "Oh, Gert, this is us. He's telling a story about us," and like which one? And you were like, which one were you? Were you the dwarf? Like, no. Yeah. After the magic shop, we went to the temple. Picard pretending to be Ozzy's dementia-driven mother. Ozzy managed to meditate and get what he thinks is the whereabouts of Pyremeus, the grey wastes of something or other.
Hades.
Then after that, they decided to visit the estate of Lord Herringer and see what else they could figure out and maybe next steps. Gert and Styles infiltrated the mansion, the manor house. What's it called? Is it a mansion or a manor house?
It's like a manor house.
Hunting Lodge, wasn't it?
Haunted Lodge. That's the one I'm looking for.
Hunting Lodge.
Gert as a spider and Styles with his pet rat. And Jeff. And Gert rapidly losing track of what he was in there for and just started stealing shit. that he doesn't need. Although he thought he needs money to buy food. We also do I remind us of what we saw? Because you were talking about this for. No, I won't remind you. Okay. They stole some stuff. We discovered that the papers from the book that you tore about Pyremus and stuff are underground. And we came up with a cunning plan to teleport in, shove Lord Herringer in the portable hole, which Ozzy purchased, and get him out and ask questions. And we left it as we were leaving the estate to go find another safe house to hunker down and get 6 hours rest, and then return in the middle of the night. That is where we left it.
Indeed. So, you're currently at the estate. Let me just have a quick look. So, it's mid-afternoon as you leave the Herringer estate and head back into the city. Storm clouds have amassed over the day, and the first drops of rain begin to fall, reminding you that summer is almost over and autumn is beginning. The pace of the city folk quickens as they head for shelter and wrap their cloaks tighter. Which part of the city would you like to look for a safe house in?
I think we'd want to be nearby where we are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good thing it's ours. We don't want to get too far away. Do you know of anywhere around here?
I'll just consult my memory.
You can have a look
Where are we?
So you're in the garden quarter at the
Quarter.
moment. I believe it
Yeah.
was this. Yeah, it was around here, wasn't it? Up on these hills. You can make an investigation check or a perception check to see if you can find the usual telltale signs of the thieves' camp, which would direct you in the place
tell
of the
me-
safe house.
What exactly are we looking for? Describe it to me, and I can help you look.
It'd take years of training, Ozzy. It's like, I'll work it out.
Okay.
I mean, I know thieves can't and stuff, so I'd be looking out for symbols as well.
You know,
Yeah, dirty 20.
the best idea is to head back in towards the more dense city, as there are rarer places in the high and garden quarter, but harder to find, and they tend to be for different sort of levels or people who are well established. What did you roll, sorry?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
22.
22. Okay. You head down towards the High Market. Just outside, there is a small shrine to a local god. And you know these shrines are often almost like direction posts for the thieves in the city. Shrines with their prominent locations and constant traffic are an easy way to leave a mark or a direction to the next place. Coming to this shrine, you both see the markings that point you towards the foreign quarter as your closest safe house.
We would travel in that direction.
Are
Is it
you
no-
still disguised, Ozzy?
I'm wearing Packard's hat, so yeah.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, of course, yeah.
Are you saying we need to go through the garden gate? Is it not? We not got anywhere this side of the gate, so we don't have to go through more guards later.
According to this, closest one is
That's the
indeed.
closest one, innit?
It's hard enough getting through the first time.
Well, I mean, we could go find some woods or something and set up with
Yeah,
against a tree.
yeah. Do you know any passageways or anything round here where we could
Yeah.
lie low for an evening?
How thick's the wall again, Paul?
The wall. How fix the wall again?
Yeah, you're always telling us how thick the wall is.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I've been saying since the start of this campaign is how thick the wall is. I think I actually have stats for it. I mean, it's large enough for a walkway
You're going
all
to be
the way
larger
along
than
it.
5
So, yeah, it's going to be about
Okay.
8 feet wide, I'd say.
No, ignore that.
Whereabouts was the library again?
The library is down here in Kleckberg.
Yeah, is there any buildings you built around here where there might be some secret builders' passages we could lie up in for the rest of the day?
I mean, if Paul's sending us that way, there's not going to be that was just an off chance thing to sort of introduce something. So he's not going to be like, oh, here you go. Then here's a basement that you can use randomly.
I'll be honest. I'd rather have a bed.
Let's just go through the gate. We'll be fine.
We're just gonna have to come back through the gate at like what? What time is it now?
You do know that the garden gate never shuts.
No,
it's
I know.
one of the gates in the city where the main traffic flows through.
What time is it now?
It's early afternoon.
Okay, so we're gonna be coming back like maybe like midnight or something. Or just So it's not too late. It's not too late to be like, what are you guys doing? Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Let's go. We'll be fine.
Okay, heading through, you pick up some more thieves' cant on one of the houses as you pass through the gate, and it leads you just to the inside the wall where there's a small row of houses. One of the pieces of thieves' cant that you read says, "Knock and ask if the Red Widow is at home." You see a small nondescript house around another 5 minutes walk that fits in with the other homes in the area, but it has the sign of a safe house on the outside.
I'll go up and knock on the door.
After knocking in quite a short period of time, an elderly human lady answers the door. She opens just a small slot in the wood, where you can just see her eyes, and you see her eyes are pale and cloudy, showing that she is blind.
Hello, love. Is the red window a home?
The slot slides closed.
I'll knock him. It's widow, not what?
Oh, I thought it said. What's it again?
What you said? You widow. I'll knock.
Okay, the slot opens again. She's obviously just waiting on the other side. Her eyes glazed over.
Is the Red Widow home?
She slides the sort of eye shutter closed, and then you hear the sound of the bolts on the other side of the door being unlocked. She opens the door into a small home, and you see she's wearing an earthen-coloured wool shawl, which sits on top of layers of dark dresses. In her hand is a twisted, gnarled walking stick, and she points it towards her back room. She leads you through a small front room with an open fire and cooking utensils. The smell of smoked fish fills your nostrils. Entering the back room, where there is her simple cot and rocking chair, she removes a rug from the floor and taps onto a wooden trapdoor.
I thank her and give her 5 gold pieces.
She takes it and heads back to the front room and sits close to the fire.
Oh, so we're gonna be in the basement anyway. Hope it's not smelly.
Yeah, nice. She's got bedside.
And at least there's already a crazy batty old woman with dementia watching over us, Packard, so we don't need you to do that tonight.
You can sleep with me.
Let's see how the night goes.
I
didn't say
give
no,
the
did he?
hatchet.
I
give the hatchet. I give the quick look to make sure there's no traps or anything, and open it.
Make a investigation check.
Ooh, nice. 22.
Yeah, looks fine. You pull up on the large metal handle that lifts it up, and you see a short ladder that leads to a room underneath the house. It is small and simple. 2 bunks line each of the 2 walls, and a small cast stove sits in the opposite corner with a small side desk. There's a trunk underneath one of the beds, and the room is ready for use. There is blankets on the bed, a jug of water and a jug of wine, and a small board with bread and smoked fish laid out on the desk.
Oh, it's quite cozy.
Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. I examined the bread and take a piece.
The bread is coming to the point of the end of its life. It's slightly stale, dry, but substance and no mold or weevils.
I was going to say, how long has the bread been down here? How long has she been waiting for someone?
Yeah, it's been there a while. It's been there a while.
So, what's the plan? We left it that we're going to try and get in, steal away Lord Herringer, question him.
Sounds perfect.
I thought we wanted to. Is that the plan, or is it to try and get into the chambers below the basement, the crypt, or whatever it is?
Well,
Either way, the Lord is an issue, and he will have information which could be privy to getting into the crypt. So he should be priority 1.
well, we can learn more about what this crypt is and why he even has. I mean, it's obviously something to do with Pyremius that he's taken. I mean, we could just question him about it. We don't necessarily need what he took.
I know I'm kind of like jumping a step in that, but what would be the plan at the end of this with the person that we have?
What with?
Do we just let Lord Erringer go, or
Probably not.
It
Mr.
dep-
Gerd.
well,
did you have
It depends on
or
what is
darker meaning?
on how he answers our questions. I mean, he's already,
yeah, no point planning ahead. Yeah,
well,
yeah. Take
exactly.
the man, question the man.
Exactly. See what he
Make
says.
the
I mean, he's
man,
already tried to
yeah.
kill us, so he's not exactly in our favor.
He will be dealt with, Mr. Gert.
Don't worry.
Okay, thank you, darling.
Parkard's
I
really
just
good at
get a bit worried
justice.
sometimes about. Yeah, I heard that. He melts faces, apparently.
He does, and he makes mushy brains as well.
I think it's what he said he was going to do to me when we first met, actually.
I've seen him put his finger in someone's ear and kill them. He didn't kill them straight away, though. It took him a while.
Did you tell Gert you were going to mush his brain up?
Probably. I mean, you've met
Wasn't
him.
very friendly when we first met. Much
May-
better now.
Maybe it was
I
a
think we all-
sexual thing. Maybe it was
I think
like,
we all
oh my
wanted to
god,
mush his
you're going to be in
brain.
that much pleasure.
Yeah.
Your brain's going to get turned to mush.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I do to the ladies.
My pants get mushy sometimes around him.
Yeah.
Too much information, Gert. Too much information.
right. Well, I might go stand watch outside.
No, we may as well stay in here. The
Well,
widow will
you
look
could chat to the old lady, one old lady to another,
Yes.
or you could use it as like a character. What's the word where you learn how to play that character? You can like take notes on how she acts and speaks and perfect this
That's not a bad
disguise you've
idea.
got.
Like
Not
a
a bad
method actor, yeah.
That's right, good. Yeah, like a method actor.
Yeah, I used to do a bit of acting back in day, actually.
Did you?
Did you get what?
Did you?
Yeah.
What kind of characters
Anything
were you
cool
playing?
there?
Intelligent ones?
Didn't really have much more to say about that. The what one, sorry?
Were they intelligent characters?
No, not really, no.
No, not
Don't know why.
not much in the way of method acting then.
Well, I mean... No, I suppose not.
Maybe good.
No,
Still method acting.
I'd have to be a bit stupid if I was playing stupid play at people. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
really
no,
good.
I wasn't a method actor, no.
Right.
That does surprise me.
I'll go to bed now, and then we wake up in a bit and go steal a man.
Yes, we'll steal a man.
Yeah.
What if
Do we need any like utilities and stuff prepared?
you mean spells?
Yeah, Nat.
Well,
It's worth thinking
have
about.
a think about things that can get you in and out of sticky situations.
So that's your plan. In, out, quickly, quietly, and yeah.
Well, that's the plan we came up with.
Who's getting us in?
I can get us in.
All of us?
No.
I mean, I've got my ring. If you redo it for me.
But it takes time to redo it, right?
Yeah, but I mean, we could do it another day.
Yeah, but
So I
but
really
you'll get
like having
in.
that on.
You'll get in with the ring, but you won't get out.
Yeah, I won't get out.
I can get one other person in.
I mean, I could just transform into a bear and smash through the window.
Yeah, that might be. The security might already be up with the fact that you robbed the place, so maybe
But
we'll hold the bear in reserve.
this is a good point. I mean, it's a good plan. Teleport in, chuck him in a hole, teleport out. But I can only do it with one other person. So
It'd be me then.
would it?
Yeah. I'm big and strong in that, and I could grab a man.
What are you going to do? Tie him up and throw him in one of the bags of holding or something?
I'm worried that you
I'm
might
thinking-
just
no,
go.
not whole bag of holding, whole man, whole
No, we'll
portable hole.
put him in the portable hole that I bought from the
That was
magic
it,
shop.
yeah.
bigger, innit?
I'm worried that you were going to get in there and then you're just going to go straight for the black set of chess pieces.
I forgot what is it about them, yeah.
Because you need
Do you
the
think
full...
we could go through into that room first?
Nope.
No, that's silly, yeah. Get them after. Get them in first.
How...
Yeah.
Styles, Packard, how would either of you feel about being the one to teleport? Would you be more able than Gert, or is Gert our best option?
Yeah, I think Gert's big and strong, and you could take him, you'll have a whale of a time.
I am remiss to say that in a sticky situation, Gert might.
I mean, I
be,
could turn into
quite-
like a big snake,
Yeah, true.
He
but
could
he's
turn
not
into a
getting
big
away
snake.
from that.
I mean, the fact that you can turn into something, like a spider again, would it not be better for me to teleport someone who can't get in there easily, and you just get in as a
then I
spider,
can get in,
You don't need
yeah.
the teleport.
and you can just get in as a
I'd
spider,
just like
and
to
then
be involved and included.
you will be Gert. Yeah, you will. You'll be first in the firing line when we get attacked.
No.
I'm just look. I mean, if all goes to plan,
What about if I
I'm in
go
and
in
out.
and there's a spider then? And then you've got someone else just in case. But then what about if...
well, Styles,
Full.
Packard,
How about
any
if
ideas?
Gert was a spider in our pocket and you teleported us? Would
No, I don't think that
he
would
teleport
work.
with us?
No.
It's only like. Could
Not
you,
a size thing, I don't think
It's-
it's an
it's-
entity thing.
Yeah.
but is that like a real good way to get rid of lice then? If you teleported places, the lice would get left behind.
Yeah, Ozzy's actually the cleanest of us all.
There is the reoccurring phenomenon of floating lice that just all of a sudden drop into small piles on the floor.
Is this how you don't have any STDs, Ozzy? That you teleport
He
everywhere?
leaves them behind.
Yeah.
Don't think it works with bacteria.
What would happen if someone pregnant teleported?
Oh, fuck.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
You should read Teleportation and Pregnancy.
There is a section in the
You
library.
really got to come
that
with more
covers it.
warnings.
No. Focus. Packard, Styles, can either of you... Who would need to come in with me? Can either of you get in on your own with Gert, or is this... Oh, what?
I think I can.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to get in there, but I'm just concerned that if we get in and it goes wrong,
It goes wrong.
we're
But
stuck
really,
in
I've
we
got a-
don't want to be fighting there anyway, do we? I was like,
I have a misty step, so I can
Oh, okay.
get out of there.
You could misty step through
If
a
need
window.
be. Yes.
Yeah, I've Misty Step as well. So.
Oh, okay. This is good. So you can teleport 30 feet through a window. So
Yes.
Did we check for magic on like windows and shit, like magical wards?
You opened one for the rat.
I
It
have
was
one
fine.
charge of Misty Step. So I use it either to get in or either to get out.
You Misty Step twice.
okay. Well then maybe I take you in with me, Picard.
Hmm.
And then if for whatever reason we get separated, you can Misty Step.
Yes, that sounds good.
And then Gert, you go in as a spider or something. Styles, you Misty Step through a window. Maybe. Or we just try
He's
and,
just using a wild shape up for no reason,
we
really,
could just
ain't it?
we could just try and break in. Oh God, I don't know. How about I scry? You see, we need to know where to teleport to. We need to know where he is. Will he be in bed? Where was the bed? Did you know where the bedroom
Oh
was?
yeah, forgot about that. He's not going to be in that room anymore.
I think you've seen him in bed before.
I can cast Locate Creature.
Oh.
So I can obviously get a sense of like where he is.
You can tell me where he is, and then I can teleport us right to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be fine. We'll figure it out on the night.
Do it on the day.
Okay, I just want to know who I'm taking in there with me, that's all.
You'll take me in with you.
Okay. Alright, so me and Picard go in. We figure out, before we go to sleep now, I'll scry on Lord Herringer, see where he is. Maybe he's headed up to bed or something, I don't know. But it'll give us a better idea of where he might be. But yeah, if not, we can locate him. Me and Picard teleport into where he is, and Gert and Styles can be nearby, ready to come in if it all goes tits up.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Worst that can happen.
I'm going to. First, I'm going to try and scry on Lord Herringer.
Okay.
Nice.
And
where he
is it a
is.
wisdom save? Was it?
Yes.
And just tell me what modifiers I need to add.
It will be.
It's okay. I think it'll work.
Oh, okay. Okay then.
There isn't any benefit. There isn't any plus modifiers to him, is there?
No, it's just negative.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, I sit
That
down
dice is going into jail.
cross-legged by the firelight and start plucking my scrying tune
Okay.
and
So how long would you say it's been since you were at the house? Possibly
Had
around
to
an
walk
hour
through the
to
city,
get
haven't
through
we?
the city.
We've just argued for another
Well,
half an hour.
I think yeah, because we need 6 hours rest, don't we? So if we aim to leave around 1 a.m. Just after midnight, so that would
Yeah.
I would wait until that 6 hour prior to that, so like 7.
Oh, so you're scrying a bit later on.
I want to scry before we go to sleep because I
Okay.
don't want to use it after I've rested.
So that'll be around 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah. You said it was
Okay.
early afternoon when we were there, so yeah, around let's say 7 o'clock ish.
Okay. Okay. So, and you're scrying on Lord Herringer. You walk through the blackness. It's familiar feeling now. The fear and trepidation that you had the first time you did this is now gone. And you focus on your target. You see a small spot of colour in the darkness. Moving towards it, you are in a room. You can see the back of Lord Herringer sat at a small desk. The room has a large bed in and several unopened boxes that seem to be scattered in one side. Crates of some description. There is a maid in one corner of the room, just stood quietly holding her hands in front of her. And Lord Herringer seems to be writing again.
Is this the same place I saw him writing letters before?
I think so, because that was in his bedroom, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Or did you see him in the study?
I feel like you described it as a study, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think
He was at
you've
a
possibly
desk
seen him in
writing.
his study before, which was downstairs.
Okay.
This seems to be, if you look around, you can see there's his large bed. The desk is a lot smaller. It's not like a large writing desk. It's a small sort of bedroom desk.
Okay. Is there a
And
window?
looking out, there is a window, yeah. There's a large fireplace, and then next to it there is a small window that looks out, and you can see you're at tree level.
Okay. Can I get any sense of, having seen the manor house the hunting lodge a few times now, do I get any sense of where this bedroom and this window might reside in relation to the woods or its surroundings?
I'm gonna say just give me a perception check. I know it's
Okay.
normal for scrying, but I want to see how far the spell would stretch depending on how focused you are.
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 but it's a +8, so 9.
Okay. You can see there is
Woods.
a large canopy out the back. You know that the front of the house obviously has the driveway up to it, and the trees are sort of parted there. But it could be backside any point of the house. But you do see it obviously has that fireplace in.
Yeah, okay. Can I see what he's writing?
Yeah, you see he is writing a note to another estate asking for a selection of the venison and boar to be sent to the capital. You can see it's headed to his estate, his hunting estate.
Okay. Nothing else out of place, nothing else that shouts Pyremius or anything evil. Okay. I go right up to his ear.
Okay.
Prick. And then snap back out of it.
Okay.
Oh. Did he still have his hat on?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like Herringer's in his bedroom. He's writing letters about some meat orders and stuff. I couldn't quite see where it was in relation to the outside, but there's a fireplace in there, so maybe that'll still be glowing when we go back. There was a maid in there as well.
Interesting.
Well, worst case, you could maybe get in through the chimney.
Yeah.
Might
Have
be
you
a bit odd.
blown down a chimney with a fire
The
still lit in
fireplace
it
wasn't
before?
lit.
Oh, it wasn't lit.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, then there was a fireplace in there as well. Maybe you could get dropped into it. Ellie could drop you in as a spider. Well, no, the rat can't. You can't turn into the rat. But yeah, I could drop you in.
As a last minute also precaution, is it worth thinking about pulling him off? Maybe turn him into something more endurable? Like a tortoise.
I mean,
Always like tortoises.
It certainly wouldn't hurt to make him to incapacitate. We have to incapacitate him in some manner to get him in the hole.
this is true.
It'll be easier if he's a tortoise.
I mean, my first port of call was to try and paralyze him.
Tie him up.
And then tie him up. But yeah, I mean we could I mean metagaming, it uses a lot less of me to just try and paralyze him than it does to try and polymorph him. It's a level it's a difference between a level 2 spell and a level 4 spell. So I mean it's an option. If shit's getting out of hand, I could definitely polymorph him into something.
Are there any small creatures that like in D&D that have like sleeping venom or whatever like that?
Sleeping venom.
There is a
Well,
pink-
you know, like
What creatures
a
have sleeping
snake with
venom in real life?
A snake with a paralysis. You know, snakes that have paralysis and stuff like that.
Venom.
there's a pink
There's
fluffy
poisonous snakes.
creature called a
in D&D.
Jigglypuff that sings and makes people sleep.
Yeah. Snorlax.
But I don't want to poison him. I want to paralyze him. You know?
There is something in an episode of Lost. I think there's a spider that bites him and then it like paralyzes him, but it's not instantaneous. It takes a while.
The difference between poison and paralysing, though, to be fair.
There is, yeah.
Can't see anything quick, so.
No, there's nothing off the top of my head that I know.
I'll try to paralyze him. If that doesn't work, we'll wing it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, polymorph is definitely a good shout. It's an option.
Well, there's good old-fashioned rope. Each player has 30 foot of hempen rope.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll definitely tie him up after we've paralyzed him. Who said that?
A pigeon flutters away in the corner of the room.
But yeah, Gert, I mean, talking about if you being able to get in there if we need your help, I could have Ellie circling above with you as a spider just ready to drop you in that chimney if we need you.
Drone online.
that works for me.
Or you could just crawl up there and just be waiting there in case. Okay.
Sounds perfect. All right, well, let's get some rest.
Sorry, Becky just knocked my entire dice tray off the table.
What a bitch. Did
Not on purpose.
just going back to last session,
Yeah.
did Gert tell everyone what he saw with Lord Herringer and the monks and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. He relayed it back.
And you did a
Styles when.
Came back and said, I think.
and you did a detect magic as well, didn't you? I don't think I
Yeah,
told
and he
anyone about
sensed magic around in the opposite room. So he did detect magic when he was in the study. And then he sensed it in the room where he saw Lord Herringer and the two monks.
that. Okay.
You can make a Arcana check if you wish to try and put your metagame
It's really hard
into
not
the
to
game.
metagame.
I'd say it's worth a check because there have been occurrences where this thing has crossed your path very recently.
This is what I'm thinking. Okay. I will. What do you want me to roll?
So you can either make an Arcana or Intelligence. It's more. They're both intelligence rolls. It's more just straight intelligence. Just straight intelligence. It's to see whether you can piece together the.
Not very good. 14.
14. There's something that is niggling you about all the things you've seen. Something to do with the magic shop. Something to do
I'll put
with.
it to the group and see
Lord
if anyone
Herringer.
else comes up.
But
with
you
it.
can't quite put your finger on what.
I can't get out of my head what you were saying about you. You went in there and you said there was something funny about the monks. They looked kind of
Yeah, a bit like
tired, dishevelled, or
vague
whatever.
and Just, yeah, they
But
weren't-
Lord
they weren't their
Herringer was
normal
just-
selves.
But he was like immaculate, perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it sounds
Nothing
like he
different
treats
with
his
him.
workers poorly. As the wealthy often do.
But didn't you do it? And then you detected magic, and you got sense of like an illusory spell from the room that he was in, right?
What was that, sorry?
Yeah, if you
You-
pay attention,
Sorry,
stop
it's just
nodding
taking
off.
an order.
You did detect magic, didn't you? And you got a ping
Yeah.
from the study of which he was in,
Yeah,
and it was an illusory spell.
yeah, that's the one. Always tastes a bit like pungent, I don't know. You get taste with it when you do that, don't you?
And Herringer was immaculate, just looked perfect, not a feather out
If
of
any of the rest of the
place.
group would like to make an intelligence check, they may.
If no one's getting
Just
it,
straight
if no one's
intelligence.
getting it, no one's getting it. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'll just leave it. It's fine.
I'll do an intelligence check.
You're
so-
talking about.
See what they get. I think the DC is probably a little harder than yours.
I rolled a dirty 20.
If Packard rolls a dirty 20, then can I like say more facts to him, Packard?
Yeah. I will say.
Have we seen-
So you got dirty 20. What do you other two get?
Oh, natural warp.
What? I'm sorry, I can't.
Just straight intelligence. So whatever your intelligence modifier is plus.
I mean, it would
D20.
make sense actually that Packard
Two.
would figure this out.
Mm.
So
12.
12. Okay.
he was perfect.
I was going to pie card work it out between you.
Have we ever? have-
Ozzy, why are you getting obsessed with how he looks? It's
Because
all
I'm
about
just-
you. It's
I'm just trying to think. Like, have we ever seen him without his hat on?
What?
you're talking nonsense, and I go away to sharpen my blades.
What do you mean without his hat on? He's just a man who wears hats.
Maybe.
He's just one of those faces that suits hats.
Maybe he's got a hat like
I
what
don't
you
think
just
I've
bought.
seen you without a hat on, Ozzy.
Maybe it's
You've always got some sort of a crown on.
maybe it's someone in disguise. Maybe it's not actually Lord Herringer. Everyone said to us that like, what was it? Was it 2 years ago that he like just kicked out, just replaced all of
It
his
wasn't
staff?
that long ago. It was like
2 months or maybe
I think it's like 6 months, something like that, half a year, something.
recently. Like everything just changed. He went weird, reclusive, and just changed all of his staff. And
So let me get this straight. That you're positing that 2 years ago somebody adopted the identity of Lord Herringer, using his finances and his home as a base of operations for the Scarlet Brotherhood. So the man that we are in fact hunting is not the Lord. It is someone pretending to be the Lord.
it's just a hunch. But I
Hey, mate.
feel like a few things are pointing in that direction. And it just kind of all clicked when we bought that hat that maybe his hat does the same thing. I don't know.
Might be a strong
Will someone
coincidence.
buy me a hat?
No,
No.
I've never had a hat.
never.
No, always been a hood man.
Then why do you want a hat?
Well, I think they look pretty stylish when you wear them.
Well, that can't be denied, but we'll get you a hat.
We'll find you a hat.
We'll carry on talking.
Grown-ups are talking.
Well, either way, whether he is in fact the Lord,
I
or
think
not,
you'd look good in a hat.
Look, it's
Thank you,
just
sir.
No.
it's just a hunch. It's just the way
Are we going hat shopping? Is that what's happening?
Gert described the scene in there, and I've just got the way the Brotherhood infiltrate these places of power. I mean, no one said anything. feel
Well,
like
I thought I was going to sleep, but we've been talking so long now. I might as well have one of these now.
I feel. Oh,
You don't mind if I pop
God.
my pipe in here, do you?
There's no windows.
It's nothing. It's not too bad, you know. I don't think this one's the bad
Try and-
one.
Try and blow it up the chimney of the.
Yeah,
the stove.
yeah.
I just think it's food for
Yeah.
thought. That's all. I think.
It's definitely worth considering. But either way, this chap
Does that
will give us
complicate
answers.
things for the kidnapping? Are you saying? Could he be a bigger thing?
I'm just concerned that it might just be. Well, do you know what we'll know when we go in there tonight? If he's in bed with his hat on, then we know that it's a disguising hat.
Well, can't you do that spy thing on him when he's asleep and see if he sleeps in his hat?
Yeah, but I don't want to use that spell slot. Unless I
Oh,
really have
you
to.
don't want to
There's,
answer
there's
the
no way of
question.
knowing what
You-
time he's going to go to bed. He might be a late night sort of
Might be a late
kind
sleep.
of
He
guy.
might not go to bed like you.
Or we might go in there and his hat might be on the bedside table, and he's laid there, somebody completely different.
And then we know.
Maybe it's a beautiful woman.
Probably not. We'll find out when we get there.
I'll still put her in the hole.
Or just
Came up with the best idea.
Oh no.
I could have his hat.
Yep.
I think you'd look good
Yeah.
in that hat, Gert.
Suppose you could.
Yeah. That's the plan. We
You know
go
what?
take a man and then take his hat.
Yes, this is the hat that you will suit you.
That Gert built. Yeah.
No, the Gert took.
We will call it Gert's hat.
Yeah. And it will be known as Gert's hat.
Forevermore.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Now let's all go to sleep.
I think that's best.
So, if you all decide if there was anything else you wish to do, you've been here a few hours, so you have been resting anyway, and you plan to awake around midnight, which is fine. So make any final preparations, and then you turn in. The room has the now pungent aroma of Gert's exhaled smoke. However, it's not too unpleasant, very herbal,
Helps us
sweet
sleep.
notes, and yeah, the bunks are soft and suitable. So, night rolls round.
Oh, I'm nervous. This isn't going to go to plan. There's absolutely no way.
It's gonna go fine.
There's no way that this is going to go the
Hard as
way
nails.
that we think it's going to go.
We're fine.
It's the worst that can happen.
The
kill everyone
DM's
in
had
there.
4 weeks to
Just not
prepare.
going to be the person, and then we're
just kill-
trapped in a fucking
been
circle of
sick.
demons.
We'll just kill everyone in there. It's fine. It'll be a bloodbath.
You awake by Picard, who has counted the time from when you went to sleep.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi.
5 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Right, that's it.
Right.
Wake up.
Rise and shine.
Ellie! What?
Right. Are we all ready for our
Oh, I
mission?
was a deep. Oh, I am knackered. I was in a deep sleep.
Yes, you were talking about your dragon. I was worried.
Oh, Ellie?
She sort of crawls out from
Yes.
under the stove and onto Ozzy.
Oh, right. Yeah, the dragon, yeah.
Yes.
Right then.
Right, so everyone thought about what spells they want for today?
Yeah, got cool lightning.
You don't need to go through them all, God. Don't worry.
Yeah, we know you're ready.
I can't change my spells, so.
Oh, wow.
Fireball it is.
We might need it.
His hat would probably come off if you did that.
Yep. Then we'll know.
Make a hat saving throw.
So, you leave the safe house. Your plan in place. Preparations ready. As you come out into the night, the rain is persistent. A little lighter now. You wrap your cloaks round tight. Picard, I assume you're in Captain Piccolo in disguise? Or is he-
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have changed out of it.
And if Pagad allows, I would still be wearing his hat.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. In that case, you make your way to the grounds. Coming to Garden Gate, you see there are still, even at this time, some wagons coming and passing through. Whether they're passing late traffic or very early morning, you don't know. The guards look you over as you walk past. However, they do not stop you. It seems, unless there's any major trouble or high suspicion, they are happy to stand in the warmth and shelter of the gate and just watch the fellows pass by. You come to the grounds of the house.
Oh, God.
Where do you wish to set up your base camp?
Well, I would be looking out for what I might think is his room. Is there, like, how many chimneys are there on the roof? Is there one?
So I'll say as you sort of pass by the residence and you look down, you see the guards are still outside, torches now lit in the doors, the torchlight flickering down to guards in large hooded cloaks who guard the doors.
Can we scale? How did we get in? Where did we go last time? We was in the woods surrounding it, wasn't we, last time?
Yeah, you can still hide out in the woods.
Yeah, I think we did
That's
that.
fine. And still be in light line of the house. The house itself, as you know from last time, has 3 main chimneys. 2 on the front where smoke slowly comes up through the rain, and 1 at the back which is smokeless.
I mean, if I had to guess, I feel like it'd be that one at the back there.
Yeah, well, you said his fire wasn't lit, didn't you?
That's right. And it would make sense that the master bedroom would be at the back of the building like that. Nice big space.
Yeah, it's where I always built them.
Are you ready? Are we ready? Are you gonna turn in? Do you want me to get Ellie to?
I think I need to be like an animal that could get out quick just in case we don't need me.
A
So I don't
flea.
have to wild shape twice.
If we don't
But
need you,
still.
then it doesn't really
I might as
matter.
well be there, mightn't I?
Yeah, it may be there, but if I mean you're the professional with in terms of changing into things, so
Yeah, maybe a bat.
a bat, yeah.
Something.
Where are you going, Styles? Are you gonna? Should we go round to the back of the building so you can see where you need to misty
Yeah,
step
if it-
to if you need to?
Yeah, but if it's the upstairs windows, I can't really see into it.
How does misty step work? Do you have to see where you're teleporting?
Yeah. you do,
Yeah, 30
Yeah.
feet you have to see. I suppose you could
You can
just
see the space.
You could
that
see
you go
the
into.
space on the
Yeah.
other side, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get to the
Yeah,
back.
so
So yeah, we'll guess we'll make our way round
So
to the back. Of
you
the
move
building.
through the trees, keeping a good distance between you and the house, and keeping eyes on the guards, who, even in this weather, are still present, but the weather does seem to have shortened their vision. The torches don't penetrate quite as far into the woodland. Coming to the rear of the property, you see the large chimney stack that rises up above the house.
Okay. Are you ready, Packard?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, I see you on the other side. I don't think I need Ellie, so
Okay.
I'm good.
I'll-
And then I'll poof into a flying snake.
I'll let Ellie
If you're happy that I've seen a flying snake.
what?
Flying snake. Hang on, can a flying snake
It's
actually
found in
fly?
remote jungles, actually, to be fair. Yeah, it can fly.
Is it like a flying fish where it can't actually fly?
No, it can fly because it would fly around and deliver messages for people. They would tie scrolls to their
hang on.
tails.
Is this a,
like a
is this
snake.
a fantasy animal? It's not a real animal, right?
Yeah, D&D animal.
Oh
yeah.
shit! It's got wings. It's like a bat snake. Something sick.
Right, I'm googling it now.
No, right, I'm googling it now.
Can I turn into a flying snake?
It's in my list of. I've got a druid wild shape glossary with like.
I'd say
utilities and
with your
stuff, so-
history and your time, I wouldn't put it past you that there was a point where you're in the deep jungle talking to flying
Yeah.
snakes. So
I mean, it's for flair only, really, isn't it? So.
I need to retcon something because
oh, James,
I've
it's
forgotten.
a flying fucking snake. Go on,
Or I suppose I could do it now.
go on.
I haven't checked the portable hole since buying it, and when I bought it, Morley said
Oh,
you might want to clean it out.
And you clean it out. Full of fucking bodies.
It's probably fine.
I'm just gonna throw it on the ground now and just have a look inside it.
Go with it.
No,
Go
but I
with
need
it.
to check because what if there's like no room in it or something?
Pull stuff out. Oh, what do you mean no room? It's a standard, isn't it?
No, but he might be full of
Means what
shit
if it's
already.
full?
No, but that's what I mean. Then you just got to empty it there.
Like I'm gonna lay it out and open it and look
Okay.
inside.
Finding a decent sized clearing, you threw the hole out. I think is it 10 by 10 foot and 10 foot deep?
It's a big hole.
I'm just trying to.
Is it 6 foot deep?
I'm just trying
Does
to
have
find it in my
dimensions.
thing. I don't know where it's gone. Where is it? Where's my portable hole? Maybe I didn't put it in.
You should
Sorry.
put it in.
Portable hole.
6 foot in diameter.
yes,
and
6
it is
foot
10
hole.
foot deep.
But yeah, 10-foot cylindrical deep space.
Yeah. So you throw it on the floor, and this 6 foot hole just appears before you all on the grass, and you can see there's depth in there. Peering into the greyness, obviously using your dark vision.
Yeah, stick my head in. Look.
You are.
So I don't think you can see unless you can put your head inside.
Yeah, you can't. As you put your head into it, you can't see any large objects, but there is a smell that hits you.
I'll put like some dancing light in there as well, so I can see inside.
Okay. The smell hits you first. The smell of stale urine and feces.
No.
And
God.
as
Oh,
you
yes.
chuck the light in, you see there are no solid items in here, but swilling around at the bottom of the hole after its
So it's
Erection.
just using it as a portable toilet.
there is a small pool of feces and urine.
Oh, great. I pull my head out.
But it's swat that it's all of that.
Oh god, I think the
What is it,
previous
Mr.
one I
Ozzy?
was using it as a toilet. An extra dimensional potty.
I suppose it would be a convenient
Nice.
thing to have.
That's a dreadful thing to do.
You gotta go though, haven't you, boys? You know.
You go anyway. You go in a
You
toilet.
just poop in a tree or something,
Poop
you know?
in a tree.
Yeah, not all of us can
Right.
bowel shape and
How do you
fly, mate.
poop in a tree?
Well, you know, you tree stride and then you poo mid stride and then when you come out, it's just left in the tree, isn't it? Really
Exactly.
clean.
I guess that is one way of doing it. Well, I mean,
I've done it
Yeah.
in stone too.
I don't mind chugging Herringer in there. He is going to come out stinky.
Yeah, do you ever bowel
There's
shape
poop
into a
inside
bed
the
and then
statue of Pelor in the city.
Sorry?
okay.
Wait, what?
I was really desperate. I went and melded into the statue and did one, and then came out. Yeah,
He pooped in a statue, you say?
pooped in the statue.
As a
Anyway,
recent newfound follower of Pelor, I really disagree with that action.
he found it funny, I bet.
I don't think he did.
He's a little one, just floating in there.
Are you ready, Packard?
Yep, I was ready 10 minutes ago.
I'll fold up the.
I'm not speaking because I'm a flying snake.
I'll roll up the
Why is that snake hissing at me?
hole. And I walk over to Picard, and as I get to him, I like put my arms around him like that, and as my arms reach behind him, we both go and just like disappear.
When he
Yeah,
when he
Kind
comes
of
into
panically
like
flutter and forget that they were
grasp
going to
me,
do that and fly
I'd
up to the
quickly, like-
chimney.
I quickly lean in and sniff him.
As,
Just to,
while I'm stood on my own, I ask myself, did we come with a signal for me to come help them?
And if you just click on the map where you're teleporting to, please.
Oh God.
show us on the doll.
Well, the fireplace is there, isn't it? So I would say.
Okay.
Right
Well,
there.
hang on. Let me
Not
see,
joking. That's fine. That's
let me
fine.
just see how dimension door works. 'Cause I don't know if I can specify exactly.
Does it need to be a place where you see, or it's just you just
No, it doesn't need
think
to be
of a
where-
location
Yeah, it's a place that I think of in my head.
and it just pushes you out wherever, doesn't
It's
it?
however I describe a place I can visualize. So what? So that's
In
what I would
front
do.
of the fire.
I know what his place looks like, so I would
Oh, of course you do. Yeah.
visualize
Yeah.
that space and pick a space that we could both fit to
Okay.
appear.
So, with a whoosh, you appear in the room. The room is pitch black, Picard. You can't see.
We're hugging.
Ozzy,
Are you sniffing me?
No, that lavender.
you see in the grey light what you'd seen in your vision, the small desk in the corner, the pile of boxes which you've landed in front of, the fireplace and windows to your right, and a lump in the bed.
Does he have a hat on?
Is that
Does
lump
appear
wearing
to have a hat on, yeah.
It does. It does appear to have a hat on. Fucking prick.
Gert, what are you doing? Are you flying down the chimney?
I've just come fluttering through the chimney, yeah.
Are you coming in regardless, are you? Changed the
Behind
plan
you-
already.
Perfect.
Um,
hello.
Oh, it was always the plan.
Me too.
Picard, you hear the sound of fluttering down the chimney, a waxy leathered wing flapping as some soot comes out. You can't see, but Ozzy, you see behind you a flying snake appear.
Oh.
But you know it's Gert.
Ozzy. going on?
So, like, I look around. There's no one. Appears to be no one else in here.
There's no one else in the room.
Right. Then. I'm going to cast Hold Person on the body in the bed.
Okay, is it safe?
It is, but does he get a save if he's asleep?
No, I guess not.
uh,
No. Because he'd be incapacitated.
it's a. Okay, yeah, that's your call then. It's a
I'd
wisdom
assume
save.
Sleep would kind of just be like, can't take actions or reactions.
It's a it's a wisdom saving throw.
Because yeah, you could just
Interesting.
bonk him on the head, couldn't you?
Yeah,
We know bonking.
I'll say this. Give me a stealth roll, and it'll contend against his stealth roll.
Okay.
And if he succeeds, he'll make the wisdom because he's semi-conscious. But if not, he's totally under.
I mean, we have
I
just
would
like
have- I
made
would have
some
done it,
noise.
but
Maybe
I
we're
didn't.
And
could think
the
of-
casting of the spell would make some noise as well.
yeah.
I would have cast Pass Without Trace, but I didn't say it.
Does it take concentration as well?
No. it
Because
doesn't
can you
say.
wild shape?
Oh no, it is. Yeah, I
you
can
wild
hold
shape with it?
concentration now. Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's fine. So you get to add.
so you got a plus 10.
Okay, well that helps then because I rolled a 2, so that goes to 12 plus 5 for 17.
Okay, you see it as you're sort of whispering the spell, and the snakes come behind you. The figure rolls in the bed, but then as he gets halfway through the turn, was it Hold Person you cast?
Mhm.
His body locks up, and he sort of rolls back forward.
He's paralyzed. Packard, get the rope, tie him up, tie his hand, and I immediately chuck the portable hole onto the floor.
Okay.
And I tie him up.
And as soon
As you
as
tie him up, Picard, you see. Well, actually, you can't see Picard.
I'm feeling him out. Oh,
Okay.
right, there he is.
oh, is it that?
Um,
It's that dark, is it? There's no
Yeah,
no
there's only,
moonlight through
like-
the window.
A tiny. Yeah. It's cloudy. It's raining. It's dark.
Okay, well, because I can put some lights up if we need them.
I can cast light on an object, so I turn the rope into
Okay, like a rope light. Cool. I've invented rope light. Hey, this is sick. We should put this around our room. Okay, that's fine. Then with that, you do it with ease. You see as you're tying him up with this rope light, he's in the same clothes. This green sort of hunting tunic, a flower, like a blossoming blouse inside, these almost like riding trousers and boots.
Oh, the curiosity is going to get the better of me. As you tie him up and I've like laid the portable hole, I'm going to go over to where Pycad is to like pick him up to chuck him in, and as we pick him up, I'm going to take his hat off.
He stays the same.
Fucker.
Oh, he just really likes sleeping in hat.
Then as I do that, then I chuck the hat to Gert. Oh, is he a bat? Are you a bat?
I'm still a bat.
Okay,
Snake. Flying snake.
I'll put the hat
Flying
on.
snake.
I'll put the hat on, and then I chuck him into the hole, or we chuck him into the hole.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll roll up the hole, and then I say, "Let's get out of here."
While they're doing that, can I make my way around and look in the study and see if there's anyone in the study?
Yes. You peer through the study window a little bit further along, and you see that it is empty currently, and there are no lights in there. Obviously, you can see.
I will misty step into the study.
Okay. Popping through. Just let me.
The rogue has gone rogue. You stealing the chess pieces?
You so you come sort of from the woods and you just come down and you misty step in. The room is dark and quiet.
Can I see the chess piece? Is it the black
Yeah,
ones
You
that
can
are
see
there?
the chessboard to the left. Easy enough just to open the drawer and take them out.
Yeah, I take the pieces and the board.
Okay. The board is like
And
set
then-
into a table. That's the only thing. It's like a ornate table stand with board on top.
I pull out my thieves' tools and I chip away at all the ivory and pearl pieces. No, I just take the pieces. Is there anything else valuable? I suppose Gert's already ransacked the place, hasn't he?
I mean, the place is full of valuable objects. There's books, there's crystal decanters, there's ink, there's papers, parchments, candlesticks.
Yeah, yeah. I've gone back into my thieving ways, so we'll just take a few pieces of loot and misty step back out.
Okay, I'll say. You managed to get 5 items, like low level things like silverware and stuff like that. Okay. Where are you taking him to?
Well, as soon as we're ready, I'll teleport me and Pycard back to where we
Nice.
were.
Okay.
Originally were.
Which was around 100 feet. Well,
Well, I can go 500.
as far
feet,
as you
so-
can, as far as you can get into the woods.
Yeah, so I would go at like at least 500 feet, like real good distance,
Okay.
because we're going to be noisy.
We'll use over here,
Put
but
it back
obviously, obviously, you guys are in the woods.
As soon as we appear, I look around. I mean, we're a lot further away than when we first started, so then I would. Oh, God, it's too far away for message. Shit.
I'll misty step back to where I was, still looking up at the room, thinking the taking the time.
Can, before
the
we
snake come out
before we
the chimney and
teleport,
stuff.
can I message Styles
Yeah.
and say, target acquired. We're gonna teleport 500 feet away from as far away as possible in the direction we came,
Roger, Roger.
and then we teleport.
So you go deeper into the woods in the back
Yeah.
of the estate, and you're in a secluded enough area. Ellie's above anyway, so she can come back from the house and sort of lead them through to you. After 5 or so minutes, everyone is regrouped together in the woods.
I'll wait for everyone to get there, then I'll unfold the hole.
Can we maybe put your like fortress thing down? Bit safer.
What? That's going to be big and noisy. That's going to move trees out the way.
Yeah, wouldn't it be worth getting back to the safe house before we?
Yeah, I don't think we should do it here.
How long can he survive in the hole?
Hole full of pieces.
You said an hour.
I think it's like 1 hour of breathing, yeah.
Oh, right. Maybe we should then, yeah.
I mean, we can do.
They're definitely
Yeah.
not clearing so we can chuck the fortress down.
No, there's quite a dense woodland around the house for privacy and stuff like that.
We can do. The only reason not to would be in case we need to go back in there for whatever reason.
Also, yeah, you wouldn't want to put it out because you're still in the city. So if you make a fortress that breaks the tree line,
Yeah,
you're then
we
going to
can't-
be in sight of any other houses and stuff around.
It's too big and noisy.
I thought we were more in like a little woods or whatever. I
This
guess
is
it's-
still within the city grounds. The garden quarter is spacious and people have these small estates on there, which is what this is. But you're still within city walls.
Yeah.
You can see them sort of peeking above the trees in the distance. In the distance.
Do we take him back to the safe house or get him out here?
Oh, let's do it here, guessing.
I would say back into the safe house just in case.
Just in case he screams.
Yeah, let's go to the
Yeah,
safe
and the
house.
discovery is
Alright.
gone.
All right. Let's go.
Just out of interest, would the hold person have dropped when he was in the hole? When you teleported, or
It will. I think when I teleport, it would have dropped. Yeah,
okay, that's fine.
We tied him up as well, though, didn't we?
we did. Time
Yeah,
up.
and the hole's shut, so he can't get out.
And full of poo.
Yeah, he's getting chucked around in a cylinder of shit right now.
Sloshing around like, whoa, no.
First invention of the jackass porta potty. Okay, so you go back to the safe house.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Easy enough to do. The guards see you coming back through. Don't really bat an eye. Get to the safe house and say the passcode.
As we're walking back, I would
Let
just
you
say
in.
like, "Do we not think that was too easy?"
No, we're just really excellent at this.
I feel
I mean,
like.
how hard is it to steal a hat?
Oh yeah, I would have given you the hat.
Oh, thank you, and I just put it in my pocket.
Wait a minute.
No, you're supposed to wear the hat. Put it on your head.
Hang on for a
Oh,
second. Hang
you
on.
don't really work with the horns
Stop,
and that.
stop talking about the hat.
It is a good hat.
Well, am I right in saying that you took the hat off the Lord and he remained in his Lord appearance?
Correct.
So he was not using
What
the
did
hat
you expect was going to happen?
to disguise himself.
Well, that was my
Right.
theory, but it was obviously not right.
But why was
Oh,
he sleeping
well-
in a hat?
well, why didn't you just
sounded
say
like full clothes? He wasn't in sleeping gear.
You've got to stop talking in riddles, I see.
Well, I don't know, but this is the point. This is what got me thinking about it being a disguise anyway, because the illusory spell.
What if they suspected we were coming and they swapped in the real Lord? And,
Why would they suspect that we were coming?
well,
Just get robbed the place
because
earlier.
yeah, we have been quite vocally against them.
Yeah, but we
openly
haven't.
making like
We haven't told anyone we're gonna teleport into his bedroom and kidnap him.
no, but I imagine that's a thing they might suspect could happen.
Really?
Yeah, I imagine like 1 in 8 people have a teleportation ability in this city, so it'd be a thing you'd think they would like plan against.
I mean, it feels
Well,
weird.
yeah.
There's four of us and 3 of us can do it. One in
Exactly,
18.
the numbers.
Yeah, but
they
we're
really
like
stack against it.
we're the
We
superheroes
are
in this,
about to
in this
find
story.
out when we open it up, and right now he is gurgling in shit, so maybe we should just
Yeah, come on, let's
get him out.
let's
We,
keep going.
we best talk to him regardless.
Yeah, I mean, we're having this conversation as we're walking. I do feel like it was a bit too easy, but then he's got all of his guards watching outside. I mean, maybe he thinks that's enough. Maybe he's not expecting 4 highly powerful adventurers to...
Who's the fourth?
Who's the third?
3 highly powerful... 1 highly powerful adventurer and his friends. And I use that term loosely as well.
Right,
Oh,
let's get
thanks. I do class you as my friend.
and we'll talk to the poo hole.
Yeah. You get back into the base in the safe house. The room is barely big enough to open the hole in here, but you move any pieces that are in the way to the side. You have just enough space.
I'm going to get one of the chairs and put it in the middle of the room.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put the hole on the wall.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, poop's just gonna pile
No.
on it.
There
It's
is
gonna come
a body falls out, writhing and wriggling on the floor, covered in stale excretions, as well as a small pile of slop, which instantly fills the room with the smell of fetid feces. The person is choking, gagging. You can see there's fresh vomit mixed in.
Oh, God,
What's it got? You do something about
His
that?
face is covered.
I immediately cast prestidigitation on him and his clothes.
Everything.
So at least him.
Keep going.
he, like,
Keep going.
how does it work? Can I do it? I think I can
Yeah,
clean
it's a
spaces
cantrip,
as
so
well.
you can just keep going
I
like
was,
5
I
foot
just keep blasting prestidigitation, just
keep watching.
hoovering
And as you drop
up,
it, more fills, more
hoovering
poo.
up too.
After a short period, you've cleaned up enough. There's still the faint scent in the air, but you've cleaned up enough to.
I
at
use
least
my
make
druid
this
craft as well and
interrogation.
make a puff of a smell of flowers.
The
Put him on
person
the
that sits in the chair, middle-aged man. You see his moustache is hanging slightly off his face,
Well, like a disguise.
peeling away
Okay.
from his face.
Oh, like a disguise.
What's
Well-
going on here?
Well. If it isn't Lord Herringer.
Yeah, you've got some splaining to do.
Yeah.
I'm doing the talking.
Let him talk, Gert.
Hang on, good.
Oh, speak then.
What? Who are you?
We're the Mr. Man. We invited you to a friendly chat and you try to murder us.
Why did you
Yeah.
throw me into a
you-
hole filled with shit?
You owe me your black set of chess pieces.
In all fairness, we didn't know it was full of shit until we got.
It was a
here,
last
so-
minute thing, I'm afraid.
Right?
Yeah, it was all mad.
What's happening?
Seeing his
What?
mustache, I'm going to go and rip it off. Who the fuck are you?
Moustache.
Are you Herringer?
Yes.
Why is that mustache fake?
Fashion.
Insight check.
Yeah, insight check.
Okay.
Oh, I'm rolling shit tonight. 9.
One sec.
Fine.
Oh, that's good. 22.
22. Ozzy, you see this guy. He looks utterly bewildered, almost in a state of shock. His speech is slightly broken. You're confused yourself at it. Gert, as you look at him, you see that he is not telling the truth.
It's not fashionable at all. That was last season.
Say about what?
I'm going to just grab him by the scruff of the neck. Why did you try and kill us?
I did no such thing. I'm a lord of the city. I don't even know who you are.
Don't fucking. Do I believe him?
You currently, he seems to be telling the truth to you. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, if you don't start telling us truth, things are going to heat up in here.
I'll tell you what we know. You went into the restricted section of the library, stole stuff on Pyramius, and then when we confronted you about it, you put a hit out on us.
You
Library.
tried killing us. In the
Why
High
were
Castle
you in the
Inn.
restricted section of the library?
That's not the point. And I slap him.
Because that's why.
What?
We're doing the
gives you
question.
the right to kidnap a man from his home?
What gives you the right
What
to try
gives you
and
the
kill
right
us?
to try and kill us?
Drop all
Okay.
this. And I cast heat metal. I take it he's got some like metal buttons or something like that. Different pieces of metal.
There's sort of buckles and
Burn
stuff.
any jewellery?
Yeah, I'm just going to cast heat metal on his
Ah,
jewellery and stuff, and it'll just slowly start heating up.
you see, he has several rings on his hands, and his hands begin to sort of blister around where the rings are, clenching as he's sort of tied up.
We can do this all night. We can bring you to within an inch of your life
Why are
and
you
keep you
torturing me?
alive.
Oh, we can actually
want
kill you and bring you
answers.
back.
Tell us about
do
the
you
Scarlet
want?
Brotherhood. Tell us about the Scarlet
who?
Brotherhood.
You
Who's the
know what we're
Brotherhood?
talking about.
It does actually do 2d8 fire damage.
Oh, does it?
He's dead now.
No, any saves or anything, or just 2d8 fire damage?
Yeah, it does. So yeah, I'm just a bit whether I should actually do this. Fuck it, I'm going along with it. Yeah, con
Okay.
You've done it now.
con save of
Took your hand off
15.
the piece.
Constitution
Con
save.
15. Okay, do you want to roll damage?
Yarp.
We can't kill this guy. We can't kill a lord of the city.
We have covered him in poo. I feel like equal crimes.
Come on, why isn't it rolling? Ooh.
You
8.
didn't. 8. You see as you 1 second. I just need to keep track of this. You see as you're questioning him and you begin to do this thing in his hands, he starts screaming in pain, and then almost passes out. Like his eyes roll to the back of his head, and then he comes back to consciousness as the pain
Go.
eases away.
We could do this all day. I can heal you up too, lad.
Why are you doing this
Don't
to
worry,
me?
it's all for the act.
I'm
I
gonna
think he's actually
I'm gonna
dead.
cast cure wounds on it. No wait, can I do? I'm gonna do healing word on him,
Okay.
so he gets 7 health back.
Guards!
No one can
Somebody-
hear you down here.
Help me! These
Why?
people are crazy.
Why did you try to kill us?
I told you I didn't.
Then who did?
What's the deal
Even
then?
if I
You're
did-
obviously not who you think you are, or who we think you are.
I'm the Lord of the Estate.
I have a question for you, Lord. What is the date today?
The date?
Yes.
It's the 2nd of Brewfest. No, 3rd now.
Well, that checks in.
Is
Hey,
it?
he doesn't know what day it is.
Which? Please, let me go.
What do you know about
done nothing to
Pyramius?
Who is Pyramius?
Don't bullshit me. Do I?
Slap
does
him
he?
again, Ozzy.
Does he
Slap him
seem?
again.
I
You've-
slap him. Does he seem like he genuinely doesn't know, or is he just?
Make another insight check if you wish.
Is he just
Does
bullshit?
no one have like where they're making you friend or whatever? I
A
can't remember
truth
what
truth spell.
That or like the
Yeah.
friendship one, so that they.
18 this time.
This time you see
Six.
his shock is less from the situation. Less from the situation is in, more from the trying to fast think. You
Okay.
start to doubt his
He's lying. I know you are.
not.
I could cast Charm Person.
Yeah, that's the one I meant.
I mean, It doesn't mean he has to tell me the truth, though. It just means
No, doesn't it? I thought he's
well, it just means that we
friendly with you, so there's no reason to lie.
friendly. Yeah, the charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. So read.
I
as
don't
that,
lie to my friends.
Read into that as you will.
And I don't think you can do it after you've hurt someone.
We can.
Or
You
it's
just get
harder.
advantage on the save. I'll do it. Fuck it. I'll cast charm person. We'll try the nice way first.
Okay.
So he needs to make a wisdom
Flashback.
save of 16. And he gets advantage.
Okay. He fails.
Oh, okay.
You see this anxiety and pain sort of just ease as the spell settles in. Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm
Thank
sorry
God.
we had to. I'm
can
sorry.
you help
we,
me, please?
Of
I've been
course.
tied up.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We
My hands. My hands are... They were burning.
It's okay, friend. I've healed you a little bit.
Why am I here?
We just want some answers. That's all.
Answers.
A few nights
Answers
ago,
for
you-
what?
Well, a few nights ago, you put a hit out on these guys here. Why?
Hello.
Did I? I didn't.
Well, who did then? Someone you're privy to.
Is it
I-
someone acting as you or anything?
No one's acting as me.
He's only charmed by me, so you could kind of react to go however
Okay.
you want.
No one is acting as me.
Let's just
What was
make
you-
it more confusing for Paul.
What was you doing in the library?
I've never been to the library.
Okay, well then who was in the library? Because he looked exactly the same as you.
Oh, I see. I'm supposed to look like him.
Lord Herringer?
Yes, we look like Lord Herringer.
Me.
Please, take me away from these. I think they're going to hurt me.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Guys, do you want to just like step? Don't worry, I'll keep you safe from them. Guys, do you want to just maybe just step out for a sec or just step back?
All right, fine.
Tell me, friend, it's been a while since we've hung out. What's your name?
My name. Oh, glad you asked. My name is Malik.
Malik. Are you part of the Brotherhood, Malik?
No, I just work at the estate.
What's your role at the estate?
I'm a guard. I protect our master.
It's a goddamn decoy.
What's... Oh. He had something. Something for me. That was it. Friend, what's your name?
Ozzy Hellborn.
Ozzy. Do you think you could tell me the plan?
The plan? Whose
My
plan?
master wishes to know what the others are planning.
Oh, I see.
What is it you want?
Well, we wanted to speak to Lord Herringer. I'm assuming he's your master.
No.
Well, then who is?
I don't think he'd want me to tell you.
He probably wouldn't, but then... How about this? I'll tell you our plan that you can pass on to your master if you just tell us a little bit more about your master who we're giving the plan.
Okay. You tell me your plan then.
Okay, well, our plan was to speak with him, like we're speaking now. Friendly conversation. Wanted to talk about his dealings in the library and what he knows about Pyremus.
He's not very friendly.
We got that impression. But we can be quite persuasive if we need to be. So who is
I'm
he?
worried about you.
Well,
He leads us. Well, not me. The others. He hired me to protect the house with the other workers in the house. And then he said, you go in place of me and find out what they're planning.
so he knew that we were going to come and take him tonight.
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, how did he know that?
He can see.
He's been scrying on us too. The snaky
Why?
bastard.
I immediately start scanning the room. Who can detect magic? Gert, you can detect magic, right?
I can dispel right now.
Nah, I could get rid of anything.
Can we only see the scrying orb if we
no, I can.
detect
Yeah, I can.
it? You can.
Yeah, I can. There's magic, in fact, it's created by a spell. Yeah, so it definitely fall into that. You want me to do it?
Packard's gonna rush
Listen.
outside.
I've cast detect magic.
Obviously, there are all the items on your bodies, in your person. There is a coil of conjuration magic near to the man's stomach, underneath the ropes that bind him.
He's got something in his tummy.
Oh my god, he's gonna blow!
What?
Packard's already left. Packard says, shouts that.
You want me to get rid of it? I'll pop it.
I'll get it, and I pull my new dagger out and start walking
No,
towards it.
not like that. I mean magically.
Please, friend.
Hang on.
What's he
Can I
got? What's
just-
he put in your tummy?
So can I just ask, because this is all
You better
happening
tell us,
quite
otherwise I'm going to
quickly.
pop it.
Did you detect anything other than that? Did you detect an orb? Gert, can you see an orb anywhere?
No orbs.
Okay.
Just a little snake in his belly I want to pop.
Coil. A conjuring coil. Okay. What?
There's a little snake in his belly.
What the fuck are you talking about, Gert?
I see it. It's all coiled up.
While this is whatever this is happening, Packard is. I'm heading outside of the safe house to see if
Okay.
like anyone's coming, and he like.
Okay,
You
make a
better tell us
perception
what it
check,
is.
Placard. With advantage, because you're on high alert.
What have you got inside your stomach? My friend here can see something inside you.
a
It's not
dirty
inside
21.
me. No, don't let him hurt me. Don't let him cut me open, please.
I won't.
It's inside my shirt.
Can I have a look?
Don't touch it. It'll bite. It's been told not to bite me.
Is it a snake?
Yes. It's his. The nameless one.
The nameless one.
It never gets me when people are called the nameless one because the name becomes the nameless one. It seems
That's
pointless.
like a name.
Yeah.
What did you get
Who-
for your
who did-
perception, Placard?
At 21.
The street seems fine. You see a few people just about their normal business. The rain is now bouncing off the pavement. The stream's running down.
No, I'm just going to stay out there and keep a watch in case anything hinky's going on.
I'm going to take a step back, like, to the other side of the room and say, Gert, stand back.
Well, I could dispel it if you want, or are
Just-
you going to try?
Stand back. Just stand back, Gert. Stand back. And I use Mage Hand to, like, open his shirt and try to pull out whatever it is.
As you sort of pull back the layers and you see his shirt, you see there is like a slit in it. And pulling it open and sort of tipping it up with your mage hand, a bright red snake with patterns of flames falls out onto the floor. It recoils and immediately arches its head back, hissing at you.
Malik, is this a poisonous snake? What's it gonna do to us?
Yes, be careful.
I'm
You want me
gonna.
to pop it now?
Well, you can do, but at the same time, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
As you begin to cast the magic, it disappears.
Can he see us through that snake?
I think so.
Ah. Then I should have said something to him first.
Should have said something cool.
It's gone now, though, which is probably for the best. Shall I
Sorry
go back
about
now?
losing your job and everything now.
Why is he saying I've lost my job?
Well, you
Well,
know, he's
your job was to
probably not
protect
gonna
the
want you
house
anymore.
and
No, my job was
Yeah.
to get taken by you. I've done that very well.
Where is
Oh, well,
Haringen
all right
now?
then, yeah.
Where is Haringen now? Where is he hiding?
There is a place deep under the house.
All right.
I've never been down it myself.
How do we get
Only him
access
and
to it? Can you take us there? Is it a trap door on the side? I think I saw a trap door. Is it in there?
It's dangerous.
It is. Is that
I
the only
think-
way in?
I heard a few of the other guards saying that the followers of him, they complain about the smell. Similar to the hole that I was in, the smell of sewage down there.
Oh, so you can like get in through the toilet.
I don't know. How long does your charm person last? Is it a while?
An hour.
Okay.
I feel like you're running out of use for us, Malik.
No. I've told you what I know.
How do you know how Haringa sees us?
I think it's to do with like visions.
Anybody else have? Where's Packard gone?
he's just he went upstairs, probably keeping guard. I'll go check on him and make my way. You break guard.
Good. Do you have any more questions for this guy?
Yes, there's no other entrances if we don't think. I mean, I could maybe think of some other ways, but
Have you been down underground yourself, Malik?
Only before I worked for the Lord. I used to run with some of the crews and we used the sewers to get around, but other than that, not since I started my employment.
Can I ask, has the Lord always been this way? Or is this a recent thing, these shady dealings?
Oh no, we took the Lord's house.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Well, my master did, and then he hired us to protect it.
How long ago
So
was that?
your master hired you to protect your master, or to protect the house,
The house
protect
and
the
him,
Lord. The Lord's still alive.
I don't know.
What did you do with the original Lord Haringa?
He took him somewhere, underground.
He has been replaced. Your
Figures.
master worships the one that we do not name, or the master is the one with no names, right?
I was talking to my friend. I didn't mean to say that. I told you I'm not part of that. I'm just there to protect him. He pays me gold.
Does he... Can't remember how he worded it. Was it the whispered one? Oh, the old one. Does your master follow the old one? Ayus?
I don't know. I told you. He can have that stuff to himself with the others.
Malik,
no interest in
look,
me.
this is a bit of a life lesson for you. You need to be more... You need to think about who's employing you and who you're working for. You don't know anything about this guy.
Well,
He could be
that
really
means
evil
he
for all
pays
you
me.
know. In fact, I know he's evil. He's really evil, and you're working for him, and... Now look at the situation he's got you into. He's been
He's
questioning
never
him
thrown
more.
me in a hole full of shit.
He hasn't, but working for him,
No, but he knew he was going to throw you in a
treated me
hole full
well.
of shit.
he hasn't treated you well. He's used you as a decoy tonight. And now
And
you're
you've
probably
ended up in a hole full of shit.
you're probably going to die.
What? You said if
Well-
we spoke, then I'd get to go.
Yeah, but you
Did
know our
I?
names.
Did I say
We
that?
can't let you live.
Do you remember me saying that, Styles? I don't.
I don't remember
Wait.
you saying that.
No,
No, see, I don't remember him. You saying that. Yeah, do you remember him saying that?
Nah, nothing of the
I've
sort.
cooperated. Please.
Well,
I've
you
done what
and
you've asked.
you've told us that your job
told you
was
what
to
I know.
trick us. You tricked us by making us think it was Lord Herring there, so
I
that's
could
not
have let
very
you grab the
friendly, is it?
snake. I could have.
My friend Gertie saw the snakes. Actually, you're not that helpful.
The thing is-
When I did
man,
my
I
detect
walked a
magic,
bit
was there
closer with
anything
my
else on him that's magical?
The thing is, Malik, in about 20 minutes' time, you're going to realize that you're not actually my friend. You're going to be very upset with what I've done. And, well, you know that old lady that was in here a minute ago? Left in a hurry?
Yes.
She's nuts. And probably just going to leave her alone in this room with you. Who knows what she's going to do.
You see his face sort of contorts a growing concern.
Maybe
not
it
in a
just
good
gives your
way.
brain a little tickle. Just, it could be in a week or a year from now where something
were-
starts to grow.
You're the evil ones.
Are we the bad guys?
I'm just going
Control
off what
votes
you guys are
perspective.
doing. Like a social chameleon, me.
I think you're going to have to give us something else if you want
Don't
to
think
stay
I want
alive.
to talk to you anymore.
I'm gonna leave the room as well to go find Picard.
Oh, wait.
It's alright, I'm here now.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
you tell
what
me
was-
all about your boss.
He sort of shuffles the chair as hard as he can, like pushing it against the back wall. Please.
Yeah, how did you do that trick with the metal?
It's very easy, you see. I could just click my fingers and all your metal starts heating up. Did you like it when I did that?
Make an intimidation check.
Please don't kill this guy
With,
just
with
because
my
I've
smile,
left the
because
room.
I'm -1.
As he leaving the safe house, you see Picard is
That's an
stood out
eight.
in the street, the rain coming down, just observant.
Piccolo, you okay?
Yes, I panicked somewhat because when it became apparent we were being watched, I presumed that the Lord may have known where we were hiding, and might have sent some people to kill us.
I quickly scan the streets. Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
Because if that chap was bait, it stands to reason we are going
10.
to get shafted.
No,
I need a new dice.
the
Dice
rain's
jail.
obscuring vision.
He's I can't remember how much you knew. I'll tell Picard everything that you said.
I left when you saw like a little colourful swell.
What do you
in his
want to? What do you want to do with Malik?
What was his name? Malik.
tongue. Malik. Well, he's not the one we're after, but he is still corrupted by evil. I fear that he will cause us harm if he is allowed to live.
Oh, so we are actually going to kill him?
Well, he's part of the
I feel like
Brotherhood.
he's just on the payroll. He said he wasn't part of the Brotherhood, right? He's just hired.
He said he didn't get involved with
I think he's just
his master already.
I think he's just a guard. Maybe he
Yes,
has.
a guard willing to do evil.
Yeah, the only I was following orders trick, the oldest
Yeah.
jail free card in the world. Even though I'm not there.
What was that, Styles?
Come back inside. Come back inside. Let's figure out what we do with him. I'll bring back.
Right, well,
As you're outside, yeah. So you rolled 8 on your intimidation, and he sort of stands his ground slightly.
As I
but
lean
you
in
can
and say
see-
that, I'm like, I'm only joking. I'm just kind of trying to impress the friends, really. I wasn't really. I was ready to heal you.
You're
in the
indecisive.
Burnley,
This
don't
makes me
worry.
worried.
I'm
Look, you can let
I
me go
lean
now.
forward. I'm not joking.
I can just leave.
Ozzy was the one that was healing you. Now he's gone. It's not the old woman you want to be scared of. It's me. And see if
Make an
you need to give
intimidation
us
check.
something. This is
While
gonna
we're
work,
on our
wasn't
way
it?
down, I ask.
I say
Ozzy if
with
I can
advantage with the
borrow the
situation.
hole.
If you can borrow the hole.
Yeah.
You can borrow the hole.
14.
14. He begins to shake, his body rigid in the chair. Please, come on, let me go. You won't ever see me again.
Just tell us,
Oh.
like, what his
So-
weaknesses are, what kind of magic he uses and all, that sort of thing.
I don't know anything else. I told Ozzy everything.
Don't worry,
he's
Malik.
trying to hold his cards
No
up,
one's-
DMs.
Alec, don't worry. No one's going to ever see you again.
Oh, God.
me and
God,
Pat can't come
protect
back
me.
down.
Right.
Have you killed him
Malik.
yet? Oh, he's still alive.
God.
No, we was saving him for Picard.
How
Have you
Protect me.
have you seen my friend's arm? And I just gesture towards you.
I sort of before I do, how wide did we say the opening of the hole was?
6
6
feet.
foot.
Perfect. I just kind of like toss it behind him, unravel it behind him. So the hole
No,
is now
no.
behind him.
Not back in there, please.
And I sort of I walk around his front, and I let my arm go floppy, and it's ghostly arm, and I sort of
God.
gently caress his face with it.
Wait. What creature are you? But gods.
And I say, I am sorry, young man, but I'm afraid you have chosen this path,
Tears begin
you
to well
must-
up in his eyes.
and you must pay the price. And then I say, this is the Mr. Men! And then I kick him in the chest into the hole.
He flies back.
I like the thought that he does, because it's only 6 foot, and he might be like just a sub 6 foot fella. I like the idea that he doesn't fall through it perfectly. He kind of like bangs off the side, and then like falls in a very awkward manner.
Okay.
As he goes
What
in,
happens if you close the bag midway?
that's what I thought you were going to do. Just have his head poking out and just like slowly close it.
Sick.
Guys are disgusting.
As he falls in, I say to the guys, I could cast message to Lord Herringer, speak with him directly, tell him we have Malik.
Yeah,
Again,
but if
offer
it's-
him up the
if-
chance to speak with him.
No, but I think we've established that the Rail Lord these have taken over and impersonated.
Well, I know,
the
but
Rail
I mean
Lord.
the person who is impersonating Lord Herringer.
This is something where I saw a flaw in the logic of the entire sort of system. But the way I have decided to play it is that the person you're thinking of is the person it'll go to. Like with the case of disguises and stuff like that, I'd imagine the magic would lock onto the soul rather than the.
Well, I wondered this when.
Person you
So
think
when I
about,
first
Braille, I think.
said I was going to spy on Lord
Yeah, I thought it
Herringer,
would be.
I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be some guy like chained up somewhere.
Yeah,
I thought that was
But I
going to
guess
happen.
My
I imagine
interpretation of it
works
is
on-
if you don't
We've
know
been
who
told
it
that
is,
whoever
Yeah.
we saw was portrayed as Lord Herringer.
Yeah.
That's who we're looking at. So whoever was
Yeah.
in the library is who we were spying on.
yeah, that's how
Surely.
I interpret it, and that's who you'd be able to message. Because, yeah, otherwise it gets a little bit convoluted and confusing.
But then why did we scry on this guy in the bed?
We didn't.
Well, there were two people in the room.
We scried on Herringer writing messages
and, yeah,
before
he
he
was
went to
writing
bed.
messages.
Yeah, and there was the maid in the
okay,
room.
and then it was left with this guy in the bed. Yeah.
I can.
Everybody's in disguise.
It's like an episode of Scooby Doo.
I was here
Did
all
we-
along, lads.
Just go.
Did we establish if his boss is the one that the unnamed one or whatever he said, or his boss working for the unnamed one?
I think he said his boss was
He
the.
kind
unnamed
of said
one.
his boss was the unnamed one by accident.
We need to find out.
Has any of us heard of
I'm
that?
assuming he can't hear us while he's in the hole, can I? No.
Haven't we heard of that before? Isn't that the Red Brotherhood's leader or whatever?
I don't know. I got confused with.
The nameless one, is it?
I
Or
got
unnamed?
confused with
I thought it was the nameless one.
Ayers, but
Nameless one.
Oh, is he called the nameless one?
has anyone
No, he's
have we
called
heard?
the old.
Yeah, have we come
Um,
across?
You can make a history check.
Oh, fuck off.
15.
11.
You recall it being tied to the Brotherhood as like a level of rank. You're not sure which level, and you're not sure if there's multiple nameless ones within the hierarchy.
Right. What do we do, guys? Do we just go back to the lodge and bust in
I think we
the
need
dungeon?
to, like,
Well,
We're going to have to kill
I
them all.
think we need to be more prepped. We've used a little bit of stuff. There's no point in rushing there, is there?
how do we think he's been watching us and spying on us? Because is this place compromised now? Do we need to find somewhere else?
Well, he knew of
Yeah,
our plan,
definitely
so he's
is.
heard our conversation.
I think he's
So-
been doing what I've been doing on him and Scarrick. I think he can enter the void and look down on us.
So we're not really safe anywhere.
No.
There's no way of blocking that.
The only way I can think to
What
block
about
it
your
is
fortress? Is there any magical protection of it?
the only way I think we can do it is to detect it and then dispel it.
I mean, I could do them at the moment.
Or any important conversations we want to have, we could do inside the hole. And then, if I'm right, Paul, is that in a different dimension, and then he won't be
Yeah.
able to scry on us?
It's in an extra dimension, yeah. You'd get, with 4 of you in the hole, you'd get 15 minutes of air.
Could we stick our heads in bags of holding as well, then? Both our heads and just talk to each other?
No, because we would be in separate places.
Oh,
But we could all stick our heads in the hole.
We can all get it fit in the
You can
hole.
get in the hole.
I'm afraid.
Why don't we
getting
get
in the
Malik
hole-
to
I'm afraid
clean the
someone will
hole
Close it while we're in.
first?
You can
Yeah,
open it
maybe
from. Oh
clean
no,
the
can you
hole.
open it from the
You
inside?
can open it from the inside.
Is there any
I
like
think.
broom or mop in the room, like around us? Any kind of cleaning implement?
There's some upstairs in the old woman's house, yeah.
Ozzy can clean it.
I pop up and I get a mop, and then I.
You see her
put
sort
that
of
down.
sat at the fire, hands on her stick. She's blind, so she can't see you. But her head turns as you sort of pick the things up.
Just doing some spring cleaning, ma'am. Don't worry.
She sort of nods towards you.
Oh, so if the hole is folded up, you need to make a strength check to get out of it.
Okay.
So while he's in the hole, I sort of throw the mop in, And I sort of yell, "While you're down there,
I'm tied up.
well, do your best.
That's a
You'll be
you
out of there
problem.
soon."
Oh, God.
Just reading some stuff. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So any plan making we want to do, we can do inside the hole. You won't be able to see us. Or we can just keep detecting magic, and if he shows up a little, if it shows up that he's here, you can dispel it. There are options.
How we can try it.
What do we do about Malik?
Well, I say we just let the hole deal with him.
Or let him suffocate.
Yes.
Wait, you actually talking about killing a man?
Yes. And then I start rolling up the hole.
Oh,
It's
I
as
thought
easy
we
as
were just playing with it.
Please,
it's easy as
The
rolling
light.
a hole.
please. His voice sort of gets quieter,
With getting upset, I tried to get. I got you something anyway, and I pull out the black chess pieces.
Oh, you didn't do it, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
oh,
Is
you're the best.
I knew Ozzy was going to get you the hat, so I got you these.
Oh, thank you, Styles.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Packard.
you're a great friend.
As they're having that interaction, I just say it's
Ooh,
Packard.
and I just start playing and setting up the chess pieces on the floor.
But
Not in a chessboard,
not
like
comfortable.
it's a wall.
I'm not comfortable with this. I don't mind killing people when they're attacking us or they follow Pyremius, and it just feels like this guy's just been employed by the wrong person.
Let me posit you this, Ozzy. Say we did storm the house tonight instead of our heist plan, and this guard was there. What do you think he would have done upon seeing us? He would have killed us.
Well, he
He's
would.
got a point.
But isn't this
he's
like
got a
kind
point
of... It's like killing a prisoner of war. There are laws against that kind of thing.
Not here, there isn't.
Not yet.
This is merely the most logical step in the equation, because if we let him go, he will only be put in a different position at the house, and we'll have to stab him in a corridor or something undignified. At least now he
how
can
the
suffocate in this
turns of
void
tables.
of feces. Quietly, peacefully.
There's got to be another way, man.
I don't think there is, Ozzy. I think. But then, if he's right and we have been spied on, does he know anything? Do you report anything new?
I don't think Scarrick would agree with this.
I think
But
his
good
Scarrick
Scarrick
state
or
of mind,
bad
he would,
Scarrick?
he would love this.
Yeah, but the OG Scarrick, my Scarrick, not Pyremius Scarrick. Can't we just send him somewhere else?
What does Pelor say to you? What would Pelor want?
I don't think Pelor would want us to kill this man.
Why don't you just hand him into the guards and make him tell him that he's in like a bad brotherhood and that?
I worry that
Do you
the
know what,
guards
Gert?
are under their payroll.
I like Gert's suggestion.
I don't
Well,
think
you
we
could
can hand him
frame
into the
if you're
guards.
just worried about that.
Ooh, we could make him
I mean, we
look
know he's
like
bad.
me or you and say, we found the murderer, and hand him in.
Well, yeah, but then when he turns back, they're just going to let him go. Whereas if we actually make him look like he's done something bad, he'll just get
could-
the sentence that we
We
want
could
him to
paint.
get anyway,
We could
you know?
paint him. We could permanent.
I mean, it's not prank wars anymore. I'm talking about getting a man framed for murder or something.
Nope.
I mean, I could feign death and make him look like he's actually murdered me.
This is getting far too elaborate.
Yeah.
If we let him go, what is he going to do? He's going
to go back.
Tell his
Tell
employer
tell
everything about us.
Yeah.
We're going to lose another safe house.
No, he doesn't know where the safe house is. He only knows his room.
How's he getting back? We're escorting him back?
Keep him in the hole.
In the hole.
Mm.
So there's that.
Can't we throw him into another... Someone got dimension dock. Can't we throw him in another dimension? Then he's technically not dead. You're thinking about it.
What does Banish do? How long's that away for?
That sends him to a dimension for like a minute or so. Yeah.
That's what happened to Scarrick on the
I want to
boat
know if he brought me back there.
No, it's just...
Okay, look.
Right. Let's not make any decisions right now.
I can't think about... I can't... I don't have any answers.
Let's give it an hour.
But surely we can come up with something better than murdering him. Is all I'm saying.
We're not murdering him.
Murdering is never the answer.
We're not murdering him. He has done wrong, and this is punishment. It's justice. We can't live in a world without justice. Scarrick wouldn't want that. Probably.
Good Scarrick or bad Scarrick? I'm getting confused.
Yeah. Right. Let's Alright, well let's just sleep on it.
Yes.
We'll rest.
Let's give it a few
But he
hours.
can't sleep on
Nope.
it.
Fine. Let's you guys rest for a few hours.
Ozzy! You cheeky little lazy murderer, you!
Ozzy don't know how that works. Ozzy doesn't have to
Maybe we could put a
sheet of the
straw in
portable hole.
for him.
Yeah, we'll make him comfy. It can be a prison, right? We'll just keep him entrapped
Oh,
in there.
God. You just open it up every hour to get him some air.
I'll be sure to make sure he's fine while you all sleep.
I'm going to have to stay awake or not. To stop a murdering.
I don't think anyone's going to murder him, Gerd.
How many days off are
I
we
think Parkard has literally just suggested we murder the man.
from
Can
getting
we stop
event.
saying the word
Getting them out.
murder?
So, obviously,
conjuring
it's
a
early
very
morning
negative
on
image.
the third day of Brewfest. The event, is that what you're talking about?
No, so we had to
Getting
wait
the map.
4 days to go see an Axie, didn't we, to get the map? I just wondered whereabouts
that's
we
on
are
the
on that.
5th. So there's obviously the rest of today, the 4th, and then it's available on the 5th.
Okay.
So like 2 more full days, and then it's available.
Yeah, okay. And we're like in the middle of the night now, aren't we? It's like 3
Yeah, it's
AM
early
or
morning
something.
on.
4
Yeah.
All right, I want to get some sleep. We'll figure out what to do with him after some sleep. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna have to like. Are we just
We need
gonna
to get into that house.
Are we just gonna break into the basement and confront them?
Yes.
Hold on, we're not in the owl. I quickly cast detect magic.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You see the magical items, but nothing else around you.
Shall I send a message
I can't keep doing that.
to Herringer?
To say what?
Call him a prick?
Well, if he knows his plans failed, he will up his defences. If he is confident he has succeeded,
Well, no, I think he was. The snake was like.
I suppose. So he already knows his plan has failed.
Yeah.
Then yes.
So let's not antagonize him. Do you remember when you did it to the last bloke? That's
Yeah,
still
we
not
don't need
come
to.
place,
I
isn't
just
it?
can't. Yeah, but I kind of want to get a vibe for who this guy might actually be. You
An
know,
evil guy.
maybe he
Bad
is
one.
willing to talk. I'm going to cast message. Cast sending.
Damn it, Oswald.
It's Ozzy.
Oswald.
Why won't you talk with us? We want to get to Pyremius too. Our friend is with him. We just want talk.
There is some time before a voice comes back to you. Your friend is bound for great things, and I will not let you stop that. You will burn.
You gotta die. You gotta die. He knows about Scarrick. He's definitely a follower of Pyremius.
Then how do you feel about murder now?
Him, I'm okay with. This guy, I'm not so sure.
Right, I've got a solution. This will benefit everyone, okay?
Okay.
I get the hole, I unravel it, I pull him out.
Yeah.
It's only a bit of poo. I say to Gert, do you have it in you to heat metal one more time?
Oh, yeah.
No, please, no. No. Please,
Okay.
the hole.
Are you sure?
Put me back in the hole.
Not yet. I get the helm of telepathy out, and I plonk it on the floor. And I get a. I don't think I carry a knife. I say, Styles, may I borrow your new knife?
By all means. I hand over
And
mine.
I take the knife, and I go
Funny
to.
if you lose it.
Oh, strapped it in the hole. I go behind the guy. I sort of picture him like on his belly, sort of hog-tied,
Yep.
with his like hands behind his back. So I go behind him.
Kiss.
I go behind him, and it looks like I'm going to cut the ropes loose. But instead, I just start sawing through his hand,
Wow.
and I chop off one of his hands,
Whoa, whoa,
What the fuck?
Room.
Whoa, whoa,
then-
whoa.
Oh, I'm
and then I start cutting off the other one.
Parker, what are you doing? What are you
I
doing?
thought it was
And then I say, Gert,
Scarrick who wanted hands.
it's
Yeah,
wildly
could you-
vomiting by now.
Gert, stop vomiting for a second. Could you heat metal on my helmet?
I don't like. I hate metal on the
I
helmet.
was just stood there shocked.
I get like a cloth to like pick up the helmet, and I sort of press it into the bleeding stumps of his.
The screams
Or his
again
hands.
echo out as you cauterize his wrists.
That stinks.
And I say, right,
I
presuming
hear
he
that
doesn't
smell.
die of shock, this young man will not be a physical
He
threat
passes
to
out.
us. So he will likely, if he returns home to his master, he will likely not be put in a position where we will have to be in combat with him later. So I have removed one piece off the chessboard, in a sense. But he is
Alright.
still alive, as you requested.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, Paycard, that's a bit.
What?
I don't like it.
Parker,
People
what the,
need their ends.
what the fuck, man? It wasn't cool when Scarrick did it. It's not cool when you do it.
What was it with the
you-
hands? I thought you was
I've
a head
taken hands
man.
before.
I thought we
Yes,
were
but-
just going to keep him in the hole and prisoner.
If I cut off his
Yeah,
head,
this
I
is
could
much
have
worse than
cauterized it.
death.
But now he's... Oh my god.
I
You
think
know,
we
it
need to
won't have-
take a break.
You've maimed him.
It wasn't the fact that he was going to hurt us in the future. It's the fact that he was going to talk. He can still talk. Don't cut his head off.
Oh my
I'm not
god, don't
suggesting
give him
that.
ideas. I
It was nothing to do with
you
the
misunderstood
violence
the
bit.
situation, Packard. It wasn't about. It didn't matter if he was, or if he was going to fight him in. If we were going to fight him in battle, we'd kill him in battle. At least he has a right to defend himself.
It's just kind of like uselessly casting cure wounds on the hands and just going, they won't grow back. It's not working. I've got it on me now.
This is the most logical solution. Because we have a disagreement on how to handle this fella. I wanted him to be killed. You didn't. I thought that was too dangerous and too reckless. Now he does not pose a physical threat to us in the future. Everybody wins. The boy wins. He is still alive. You get to say that for your virtue you did not allow him to die. And I have enacted some form of justice.
Oh my god.
Everyone's a winner.
Well,
You weren't this generous to the hired goons who came into our room at night to kill us.
they tried
that
to
was
kill
fighting
us.
for
That
our
was
life.
self-defense.
What do you think this
What?
man would have done if he had a knife in his belly button instead of a snake?
but then it
What do you
would be
think
a
the snake
fair
was going to
fight.
do?
I'm not sure Malik had
He
it in
told
him.
us about the snake.
Of course he
Yeah,
had.
but we kind of had control of the situation at that point. It's not the same, love.
Well, it's done now. Can't go back.
I miss Scarrick.
I suggest you all go to sleep.
I don't know if I can.
I sit down, slump against the wall.
The room at this point is a cacophony of fecal matter, burnt skin, blood, and vomit.
It's not
Puts you off the mouldy bread.
a pretty sight.
Okay. As you turn in for the evening with the body on the floor, we'll take a quick 2-second break for toilets. Back in a second. So, is Malik going back in the hole, or is he on the floor unconscious?
I will leave it up to you, Ozzy, to decide. What do you want to do with him, Ozzy?
I think it'd be easy.
There is a spare
easier
bed.
if he died now. Oh, bugger.
Look,
Should we put him back in the hole for safekeeping?
let's put him back in the hole
All right.
to keep him prisoner. Oh my God, we can't just. What do you think? What do you think he's gonna do? We just let him out, and he's got no hands. He's cauterized hands. He's gonna go straight to the city watch, and
And
stop
say,
us.
"Oh, I'm an evil. I work for an evil corporation as a doppelganger, and some men hurt me." No, he's not going to go to the authorities. The authorities are already on their payroll. The authorities are already after us. There's no situation where he makes it worse.
No, I think we've
Put him in the hole, and we'll figure it out later.
Right, I roll him into the hole.
figured it out in a couple of hours.
I'm gonna try and
Right.
get some sleep.
Get some sleep.
You turn in now as the sun begins its very first shining across the morning. It's probably about 5, between 4 and 5 now. But you turn in and take the rest of your rest. Are you just taking a short rest, or
Long rest.
you're taking a long rest? Okay. So you plan to sleep till around 10, 11. And that you do. Picard, what do you do while everyone else sleeps?
That's a good question.
If you don't have anything that you wish to do,
I hope periodically open it up every hour.
Is he there?
Like Kurt said, whether you'd actually know that you'd have an hour's worth of air in a
Yeah,
portable hole is another
I was
thing.
playing
like,
it that Ozzy doesn't
until you're
know
in
that.
there and it gets to an hour and you're like, oh, we should get out. And that's sort of how you'd learn stuff, I guess.
This could be how we learned it.
Yeah.
I think I would go stand on the street outside, keep
Okay.
watch.
Okay, give me a perception check, please.
15.
15. You see the city begin to start up. The rain at this point mostly cleared, but grey skies hang overhead. The city begins to wake, and people begin to come back and forth. Being the foreign quarter, you see several different races, several different nationals of the empire going about their day, but no one who seems to pay you any additional attention or additional threat. One thought that does occur to you as you take your watch is that perhaps you've created the next Palwise. The rest of you awake, and Picard is not there, the hole rolled up on the floor.
Slept like a baby again. Oh shit!
Oh!
Where's Packard?
I run over to the hole and I open it. Oh, did you say it's not on the floor?
Yes, just rolled up. Like,
Alright, yeah.
In its form. Unraveling it, you peer inside the hole, and you see Malik still appears to be unconscious.
Is he still in there?
Yeah.
Where's Packard?
You alright there, lad?
There is no response.
Packard?
I don't know if he's actually alive.
Who? Packard?
What did you check? No, the guy in the hole.
He's probably
We're still unconscious.
probably
from
asleep or
getting
unconscious.
his arms
Still,
cut
yeah.
off.
I reach in and just check for pulse.
Climbing
Is
in.
it not like that?
It's
How
10 feet
deep is
deep.
it?
Yeah, you'd have to climb
Oh,
it.
fucking hell.
It's like really deep. You can jump down though and climb back out.
Yeah, I guess I'm jumping in.
Squelching on the floor. In the actual more recent feces now. You feel for a pulse and check his vital signs, and he has passed. But
He
looking
could have
over
done a
him,
murder!
What?
checking the body over,
I don't think we can hear you when you're in there.
you see no additional signs.
I'm not sure. Does
When it's open, I think you'd be able to. It's when it's closed
Okay.
that it shuts it off, isn't it? You see no additional damage to the body.
What? What? Stick my head in. What?
He's gonna murdered him! He done it, he has! He's dead!
That fucker. Packard! I cast a message to Packard. Packard, where the fuck are you?
I'm just outside keeping watch.
What did you do to Malik?
You saw what I did. Cut off his hands and I
He's dead.
cauterized the wound. Well,
A woman walking by sort of overhears this. And
good morning, madam.
Oh, hang on. Oh, no, you can reply to these messages. Yeah. He's
Couple of
dead.
days.
Reply to these messages.
What do you mean he's dead?
I mean, he's dead. He ain't breathing.
Well, he was alive when we left him. The wound was cauterized. Gert had healed him to the best of his ability.
Yeah, but you meant to check on him. Make sure he's
I can't hear you,
alright.
Gert.
Oh.
While I'm having this mental conversation with Ozzy, I'll
Get
nip my
back
way
inside.
And then I hear Gert say that as I come in. Oh. What was that?
How am I meant to feel if I'm sick one day and bedbound and you're not looking after me if you can't look after one man in a hole?
He was safe.
Spark
in
of
the
his
hole.
life is smothered in shite. He's dead.
Why did he die? Why did he die?
It was
Oh.
natural causes.
No, do you know what? Do you remember when I pulled him out the hole to cut off his hands? He was gasping and sputtering. I presume that was because he'd got some poo in his mouth. Maybe he ran out of air.
Well, yeah, you meant to open it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
We're not to know that.
yeah, you shouldn't have kept that to yourself. You should have told us that you have to open it.
What do you mean? Of course you have to open it. You know what
I
air
didn't know you had
is.
to open it.
It's a hole.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
presume
just-
air
it's
would
a
just go
pocket-
in.
Pocket dimension.
Yeah.
Why? It's just like a bag. Like what?
Yeah. You're not going to be lousy in it with air.
Now you say it makes sense, but
I didn't really
Especially
think
you
about
because
just
it.
said
most of
something
it's
for
pooey air.
it.
It's magic.
Yeah, I cannot.
It's
I
magic,
cannot believe
isn't
you've kept this information to yourself.
I'm
You-
ready
yeah,
to
you
get
should've-
out of here.
this is
Can
this
someone give
man's
me a hand?
this man's death is on your hands.
No,
Sort of
his
peer
death
down
is
on
on my hands.
Go. Why did you
You're
kill
gonna
this
have to-
man?
You
What?
shut the hole.
I told you
Shut
to
the
open
hole.
it.
Get your punishment is to stay in the hole for 1 hour.
You can't pin this on me. I wanted to frame him for something like this, not me.
Styles, can these safe houses dispose of bodies? Can we leave a body here and have it sorted?
Just put him in the hole.
No, we'll
he's in the hole,
clean the
so
hole
am
out.
I.
Anyway, we'll
We have
get
a
ready,
hole for
but no,
that
that's
thing.
not. It's more thieves. It's not murderers. That you need the Assassin's Guild for that.
Look, I
These
didn't
are
want.
run
I
by
didn't
the
want to
Thieves
say
Guild.
this right away, but I had an idea for the hole.
I know what you want to do with the whole.
Quite often, when I'm in combat, I'm thinking, who can I bring back from the dead? And I look around and I say, where are the dead? Now, picture this. Imagine I've got a hole full of dead. Now, whenever I'm in a fight, I simply roll out the hole, pull out a dead, and make him fight for us.
Yeah, but your first dead's got no hands now.
He wouldn't. He's the trading dummy.
Yeah, but it already smells in there. So decomposing.
I'll throw some salt in to keep him slightly fresher. And, yeah. It can be where we put our dead. No more leaving bodies at crime scenes.
You know what? And I'm like, I roll up the hole, and I just
We've
like,
getting it.
I just put.
What?
Oh shit! Get out! Out!
I thought you could leave me in there.
No, get out! And when he gets out, I'll roll it up,
Thank you, and I like
and then
smear the shit on your arm as I'm getting out.
and I'll push the hole into Paikar's chest, and I'll say, "You know what? I don't want this stinky, shitty, death-ridden hole. You keep it. You keep your army of dead in here.
No, it's your hole.
No.
I just mean, if we have a dead section,
You keep
I'll
it.
put some shelves in there. We should all use the hole.
I don't really want to carry around a box pocket hole full of dead people.
Wow. I've learnt a lot about you today.
I should hope so.
Ever since you went to that Church of Pelor, you've become quite the square.
No. I'm still cool.
No, I don't think so. It's not very rock and roll of you.
Mom!
What was the name of
I
that
just don't-
musician we met in space?
I don't know what you want from me, Mom. I try to behave. I try to be cool. And what do you want me to do?
I don't know, but a hole full of dead is pretty metal. But what do I know? I'm just an old woman. Not cool anymore.
You keep the hole. Keep it. Seriously.
All right, but if you want anything in it, just let me know.
Yeah.
I'll put it in plastic so it doesn't have to touch any dead.
You might want to clean the shit out.
Yes, maybe. I throw the hole on the roof.
Oh, no.
And I'm hoping physics will do a thing.
Yep.
And it will just everything
Shit
just
and the
falls
body
out.
falls out and covers the entire room.
Oh my god.
Rain shit.
Luckily, there isn't as much shit in there anymore.
Look,
Plus,
there's
it's
already
less
less.
And also, Malik comes crashing down.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh dear, that's not very dignified.
You're going to have to really clean this up because if not, we're not going to be used. Yeah, we're not going to be allowed to use this safe house anymore. We can't leave it like this.
And I peel the hole off the roof and I put it on the wall. And then I heave Malik
Chuck him back in.
to the hole and roll it up.
Ozzy, can you clear this mess up, please?
Yes, Ozzy, would you be a dear? Would you kindly?
I am not the Mr. Men's cleaning lady.
But you're so good at it.
So, rested, your newfound purpose for the whole, and your new objective. What do you wish to do? It's near noon. Time is passing.
Lunch, anyone?
Did you guys have to pick up stuff from the thingy place? Or did... I'm only asking because if we're gonna go on a dungeon crawl, is it wise to have these items you've ordered?
I don't think we had anything left. We bought scrolls that was going to take a session to decode, I think the DM said, because he couldn't think
Yeah,
about
they're
it fast
decoded.
enough.
And then, yeah, he said, like, the possibility of my armour, but I can't imagine it'd be 1 day away, was it? Wasn't it, like, come back in a week?
It's up to you if you want to go back or not. It's up to you. You're the players.
The DM's got a
I'm not
plan.
going to railroad you.
DM's got something up his sleeve, hasn't he? Let's go back to the music
Obviously.
store.
This job.
I don't really
Music
have any
stuff.
money at the moment anyway.
Didn't
Do
you
you want
want?
to buy a chess set?
Didn't you want? No, none of us want the fucking.
Yeah, that
chess
was a
set.
gift.
Well, yeah, I thought we were going to sell it.
Why?
No, I thought you
were
wanted
going to
a
play.
gift set.
To buy hats.
I got these
and
to
things.
sell and pull out the other trinkets
Food.
that I...
We don't need food. Go. We've got.
Where'd you get them? I got some decanters like that.
Oh, we got a matching set.
Well, that's
Cool.
good. Yeah, I don't have any money, so it's up to you if you want to go back.
Yeah, how much was the armour that you've ordered but no money to pay
Oh,
for?
I don't know.
Did you actually order some armor? I know it was mentioned.
He asked for it. He said he'd see what he could do.
I don't really worry myself with like
Do we know
you
what
know,
it?
monetary
Do we know how
values
much it
in
costs
there.
for?
It was most of the armors and stuff like that were expensive.
Look, I don't mind buying you some armor, or we could.
Yeah,
all...
what would happen to your armour if you was wearing it and turned into a bear? Would it just fall off?
It kind of goes into me.
Didn't the armor give you like a boost to your wild shape or something?
I don't know what about if it's that one. Was it that one?
Well, he was looking at the mithril armor, but he was also trying to turn it into stone.
Yeah, no, yeah, we scrapped
And
that.
then I googled druid armors, and there was one that could
Like a
give you another wild
carapace.
shape or something. But I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. My
Maybe
my
a
sort
barrel
of
something or
Yeah, my stance on the shop is I would like to return, but I forgot. So I would like to, in between games, research some items.
Why don't you go back, eh?
It's not going to be there, is it?
Yeah.
It's going to.
All right, let's
I
go.
don't want to
We'll
go
always
back
be
to the
looking to
shop.
go back eventually again anyway when we get more money. So like, you can always research that and get those items.
Well, yeah, but we're not
another
going
time
to.
anyway.
We're not going to all of a sudden come across tens of thousands of gold, are we? We've got money now.
We could steal it off the Lord.
If we don't, if we
We've
survive,
got a manor to sell.
if we survive the Lord. Let's go back to. Let's go back to
Oh
the.
no,
new-
I'm saying go now, but I'm saying we can definitely go again for when we've researched more items.
Let's just go
Kinda
now.
Yeah,
Let's just
I
go.
agree.
Okay. And if you're still there after them deciding to go, you can. We'll put a little tab in the bookmark at the bottom. Okay. You head across town, cleaning up the safe house as best you can. The day is cool. The air is fresh. The clouds parting in places for the sun to come through, but still grey and looming overhead. You easily find your way over the course of an hour, possibly picking up some street food on the way, to the Unearthed Arcana, the magic shop. It is still there, and you see the windows filled with trinkets and the sign hanging above the door. As
in.
you enter, you see Morley sat behind the desk. He looks up from a small, intricate piece of mechanical item that he's working on. This large monocle with several different magnifying layers, making his eye look huge. He sees you and greets you. Oh, good day. Good day, travelers. Welcome
Morley.
to Unearthed Arcana.
I believe you may have some items that we ordered.
Items you've ordered?
I don't know, good.
You've did you send a page or?
Oh, I get it.
What?
You haven't met us before, have you?
No, sirs.
You
Unfortunately
weren't
not.
here yesterday, were you?
No, I was attending business with the council.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? We just kind of like talked to one of the men or the Brotherhood, innit?
The Brotherhood?
Yeah, I think your shop was open and someone kind of like pretended to be you yesterday.
Someone pretended to be me.
Where were you yesterday?
Yeah.
One moment. You see him turn to the curtain behind. Hans? Hans, come here for a second, please. Shuffling out of the back room is a grubby, late teenage boy. He has these large sort of goggles on his head, wearing a cloth apron covered in stains, and you see his face is sort of patched with soot and pieces like that. As soon as he walks into the room and sees you four in the shop, his face sort of goes pale, and his eyes like open a bit wider. Yes, Morley. Hans, do you recognize these gentlemen? No, Morley. I've never seen him before.
Oh, I think Hans was pretending to be Morley and taking
That
our
was
money.
dark as I thought then, yeah. Little
I'm
side business, innit?
sorry,
Performing a
gentlemen,
little
please,
side hustle.
come in.
Yeah,
Hans,
we was here yesterday
um,
and bought a number of items.
Hans, wait here one moment, please. Gentlemen, how was the service yesterday?
Not very good.
I've had better.
He
Yeah, it
didn't.
was
He
a
didn't,
bit hit and miss. He was
he didn't know the price of
very
anything.
unorganised.
He was spending ages looking through his ledger, trying to find shit. They didn't know if he had it or not.
I see. Excuse me one moment.
He
And
should,
there was
Hans-
nothing in the reduced section.
Hans, come back here, please. And you see they both step behind the curtain.
is his name Hans or is it Paul?
Hans, if you ever impersonate me again, I will lock you in a chest for 10 years.
Oh,
I
he
will
will.
ensure you're
He
alive.
will suffocate. He was the air. You need
I
to
will ensure you stay
replenish the
alive,
air.
but you will never see the light of day.
We learned that
At
earlier.
least if you're going to impersonate me, Hans, do a good job. This is the reputation of the shop. I'm going to clean the potion bottles. We'll talk about this later. You hear some muttering. I said, go. After a couple of seconds, the curtains reopens and Morley comes back through. Gentlemen, I would like to apologise. May I offer you tea?
Well covered up.
May I offer you tea?
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely. Got any green varieties?
Let me see. And you see he moves his work to the side and offers you some seats at the sort of table, the bar, the desk. That's the word I'm looking for. Again, you see him knock underneath, and this desk, the chairs come out. He pulls out a intricate china tea set filled with this white and green pattern surrounding the cups and the saucers and the teapot. It is steaming as he places it on the counter, and as you ask for green, he opens it. I believe this is the last of the summer blossom. It has a
sounds
floral
lovely.
overtone and sweet and bitter hits. He pours out a cup for each of you. Gentlemen, my name is Morley. I am the chief arcanist here in Unearthed Arcana. How may I help you? Is there anything in particular you've come in for so I can narrow this search down? What
Well,
was it you
there's-
were asking Hans for?
I was having a look at if possibility of some better armour.
I see.
You know, I don't really like metal and things like that, being a druid, so more natural
druid.
is better.
I see.
And yeah, on the medium side, really.
Medium druid armor. Very well. Unfortunately, I don't know your price range.
Well, I don't have anything at the moment, so got anything around there?
Items for nothing. I see. Well, no, but I am a businessman.
Let's say money isn't an issue. If the item is
Okay.
the right.
Yeah, it's definitely not an issue for me.
How about this? I sense armors and metals would be detrimental to your spiritual path, we could say.
Yeah.
Your connection with nature. But are you opposed to tattoos?
I know.
Well, I'm sure around here somewhere, and he looks around the room. Ah, yes, there. You see him cast Mage Hand, and from on the other side of the room, in a clutter of items on the shelves, he pulls out a little box and brings it back to the table. This, my dear friend, is the ink and needle for a barrier tattoo. It would be large, perhaps covering a limb of your choice. The ink itself, this metallic liquid, only appears metallic. Do not have to fear for the detriment that metal would have. While you are dressed as yourself, not wearing armor, this would protect you. It would give you a fairly decent armor rating, that of a similar steel or metal counterpart.
Would I have to attune to that?
I believe you may.
That might be a problem.
Do you have to attune to your tattoo, Pat?
No.
I think it was for me
No.
back in Skyrack. I'm sure it was in my attunements. Go to your inventory and click attunement, Pat.
Oh no,
It's
maybe you don't, because it just
There, but
magically
you don't
adds
have
to
to
your body.
attune to it. It's just there.
It's a custom item, isn't it?
You can't put it into an attunement slot.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it
No,
was for me
the
on Skyrack.
the magical
No,
bonds
it's
with
marked
your
on
skin.
there, but you can't. It doesn't let you do it.
Yeah.
It's just one of the things that you have.
How much did you say that was?
The price is expensive, 3,500 gold. However, I am always on the lookout for items to add to my collection. I would be willing to lower the price if you had anything you could offer in trade. What
Well, I've
brings you
got
to the
these
capital?
3 scrolls.
Does it?
He sort of looks over them. You purchased these from here, I see.
Yeah.
Did Hans tell you these are ones from the Mage College?
Oh,
Practice
no.
scrolls.
Oh, he didn't say anything about that.
I would perhaps err on the side of caution using those. Most should be fine, but I have had a few customers come back telling me they haven't got quite the result they expected. They are still studying, of course, as students.
I see. Don't really have much trade at the moment. Just kind of got back from a long nap, you see.
I see. Is the price accustomed to the rest of you, or?
Can I just... go on, I forgot.
I say, how much was it? Sorry.
3,500 gold.
I mean, you can chip in. Like, what's does it offer more protection than your current armor?
It'll give him, so the rarity of this is rare, and it'll give him 15 plus his dex modifier.
I'd have a 16 rather than a 14.
Armor class.
Yeah.
Can make all the difference in those battles.
Yeah, I don't mind chipping in for you.
Yeah, I could chip
It
in.
all benefits us.
Styles. You wanting to chip in?
I just wish. I'll chip in for the chess board, the chess pieces.
You're giving him the chess pieces.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, we could give the chess pieces. Is you want
No.
this?
yeah. No, I'll have the chess board, and I'll stump my 1,000.
So he's
Okay,
basically
so
buying
you're
the chess board
taking the
off
chess
him.
pieces off Gert and giving him the money. Got ya.
How about I trade him the cloak of the manta ray?
The cloak of the manta ray, you say?
What's that
Interesting.
again?
So that was
One
when
that
we,
I have in my
you know, back
collection.
when we was like in the sea and stuff. It meant I
Is that what
could.
you're
rarity
moving
is
around
it?
in the
I
water?
mean, you can breathe underwater and you have swimming speed of 60 feet. It's a
We're done with the sea now.
wondrous item, uncommon.
Uncommon.
I wonder if we'd have put that on
Um,
Malik if he'd have been able to breathe.
I could take
Just breathing under the water of shit.
300 off for the cloak.
No.
Bringing you
Not
to
worth
3-2.
that.
Unfortunately,
300
these
thing to
things are
have.
more common than you'd expect.
Yeah.
How much money have you got? Out of interest, I do not want to say. Because like a Scarab, I
telling
literally
you.
had like 8 grand, I think. That's why I got rid of like 2,000 of it to the ship thing.
I have quite a lot. We've spent
Yeah.
a lot. I've got 5,600 odd,
Got 3,000.
Keeping it for a rainy day.
which is why I don't mind spending. Like, what the fuck am I spending the money on? Like,
Yeah.
I've had it off for the whole campaign.
We've still got a palladium ingot as well.
The what?
We've got like palladium. Is it palladium?
platinum.
Ingot.
I've got
Yeah, that we had
palladium.
from.
I have got other things as well that I can sell to make money. Yeah, I've got like pearls and all sorts, but I don't want to overload Paul with trying to figure out what it's all worth. But
Oh no,
I
it's an
do-
electrum. No.
I do.
Morley is only interested in magical items anyway, but I could, if you sent me what you've got that you want to sell after this, I could recoup your costs
Yeah,
if you want to make more money.
Can do. I'm just right. I'm having a bit of a brain fart here. I've got
It's the
a
magic
guardian emblem.
Hmm.
Why do I have that?
The guardian emblem is your chest tattoo, isn't it?
That's right, and that was what Scarra gave me, right?
Or are you talking about the original Pellar tattoo?
Don't know. Scarrig tattooed me, didn't he? What did that do? What was that tattoo that he tattooed me?
Scarret just tattoos you with clan tattoos, but when it mingled with the underlying tattoo, it sort of lit up. I think that's where it's come from.
Yeah, it gave me some ability, right?
It's like a binding of Scarrick's tattoo and Pelor's symbol underneath. It's giving you that. That's the power invested in your chest.
I thought it did. It gave me something like that I can do.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, did you not have it before when you had just the Pellar tattoo? Did you only get that power when it was combined?
Don't know. My head's gone. I can't remember.
Text me afterwards
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll
we'll figure
give you a recap on it. But for now, so we're at 3,200 with the Ray cloak.
Well, for 300 fucking gold, I may as well keep the cloak.
Yeah, no,
I'll
keep the red,
cloak.
yeah.
Very well. I mean, if you have anything of a rare variety, I could.
I do have a rare.
trade
I
like
have
for like.
an onyx dog that I don't ever use
Onyx
for
dog.
anything.
And that's a rare item, is it?
It is, yeah.
I could easily drop you down to 500 gold and take the onyx dog off your hand.
It's pretty good.
I do like the dog though.
You've only spoken to
Now
him
you're the
twice.
problem
It's
in
like-
the magic shop.
Dropping with a woman.
Such a shit thing at the end, what it actually
Yeah, it's a
is.
talking dog. A little companion.
You've got fucking me now.
We've already got a pet
The
that
dog.
you know.
The dog was more intelligent. Yeah. Well, I can.
No,
I'll
that's
give him
funny
the dog. It's a red. It's blue. It's a rare item.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will take that off your hands. An interesting trinket. I'm sure it will be a good companion to someone one day.
I can't even remember what I fucking called him, to be honest.
Exactly.
Oh,
Do you
it
have
won't matter.
anything for the dead?
What is it you're in town for?
Oh, that's not for town business. Do you have anything that can keep bodies fresh?
Body's fresh. Now this is something I do want to look up. Sure, it's
Like salt.
Do you sell salt?
Just fill your bag with salt.
there's something. Just look this up for me. There's something that was in the bed in the Durst Manor that was keeping.
I kept one of the heads fresh. I remember that.
That
it
that
pennies?
totem. The totem
Did I put
thing was
pennies
that
on
they
his eyes?
stabbed into
He
a
put
head.
pennies on his eyes.
Oh,
but
it's
it
the
was,
eyes, yeah, it was the coins
It's a
on it.
spell. It's a spell. Just search spell it.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Spell it stops decomposition.
Gentle repose.
Yeah,
If you
that's
touch
it.
a corpse or other remains for the duration, the target is protected from decay and can't become
You
undead.
might have that as a spell, as a dead cleric person.
Didn't have a quick
Gentle
quick scan.
repose.
Yeah, have a quick look.
Or druid might have it.
I've got so many
I'm looking
spells. It's
now.
absolute mind.
You can search, can't you?
Gentle. Oh, I do have it.
No, I
do
don't
have
have
it.
it.
Crazy. I don't want that. Actually, I've just changed my mind.
I believe the magic you're looking for is called Gentle Repose. Eases one's descent into the decay.
You don't have to tell me that. I know things. I know how to do that.
Listen. What are you in the city for? I may have some items. I'm afraid a lot have unfortunately gone to the front lines of the war. That's where I was yesterday.
We're here.
Discussing the council and next moves.
Let's say we want to sneak about unseen, get into places we're not supposed to be, and
Yeah, it's
kill
got any like utility
evil people.
things. Spells to
Kill
get
evil
through
people.
areas and, like movement magic
We're
items.
part of the war effort, and we need to kill bad guys.
Part of the war effort, you say? Which part?
The killing bad guys part. The killing and the
see.
slaying. And some sneaking. We're kind of like
I
special
will-
forces, you know? Get in
I
and
will
out
leave
quick.
it up to the law to decide whether your actions are just or not.
What's that
For
supposed to
me,
mean?
I am just a humble trader. I have not seen you in any of the war meetings, or heard your names before. And a group such as you would probably get mentioned.
We're mercenaries.
Listen, I have items. Boots that can make you as quiet as the elves. Ointment that can speed up healing rapidly. Potions that can give you additional strength. Rings that can help you walk on water. Or perhaps you just need luck.
One of us does.
Which one?
I mean, luck sounds good. What's that?
This
I've got
stone.
plenty of luck.
And he sort of pulls it out from his hand's empty and then it just appears in his hand. Some say it's a lucky stone. Those who carry it seem to be favoured. For 200 gold. You could be favoured too.
What does it do,
I
Paul?
like stones.
Brings you luck.
I'll take it.
It's your lucky stone. I used to have one of them.
And you can add a luck stone to your inventory. Have you taken the money out for Gert's tattoo already?
No, how much was it? 500.
It was 500 in the end, yeah.
And then how much is the luck stone?
The luck stone is 200.
Don't worry, Gert. I'll cover you.
Oh, thanks very much, Ozzy.
It's
You
all
He's
sure
already
you didn't
given
take
me
that?
the.
What?
He's already given me the chessboard, by the way.
Is it a cursed luck stone?
No. It's a normal luck stone.
Oh, stone of good luck.
Yeah.
Just make sure you save me first, Gert, if I go down.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, perhaps
Oh, bloody that's good.
Ketom's ointment,
That's good for 200.
if you're worried about wounds.
What was that?
Ketom's ointment? The special K ointment, we like to call it. A ointment that when eaten or applied to a wound will rapidly increase the healing time. Has around 4 uses in the vial.
How much is that?
40 gold.
Okay, what's sorry, what's it do?
It rapidly increase healing time.
What's our healing time?
Yeah,
though?
what's our healing time?
So I
Like,
think it just does.
Long rest sort of thing, so it like turns into a short rest or something.
Mid-cell, yeah. I mean, if you buy it, you can identify it.
No.
Or unless it's just a lazy way of saying like it is just a roll of dice and you get some healing points back.
Glass jar, 3 inches, 1 dose thick aloe. You can swallow 1 dose of the ointment, or apply it to a creature within 5 feet. It will regain 2d8 plus 2 hit points and cease to have the poison conditioned.
Yeah, so it's just a healing spell, a healing potion.
It's okay.
Perhaps the boots of Elvenkind then. If you want your steps to make no sound.
Yeah, we're not too
Yeah.
bad at that, really.
Stars, you might
What's
like
it-
that.
Yeah, what does that do? Does it give you advantage on health checks or something?
You have advantage
She was
on
quiet
stealth
as the
checks.
elves.
How much are them?
300 for you.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Very well.
You probably have to attune to
What are they?
Boots of elven kind.
What was that tattoo as well?
That is a barrier tattoo. And the rarity is rare.
Sweet.
You would have to go and obviously do the tattoo. It doesn't just go straight
Yeah.
away. Is there anything else I can help you with, gentlemen?
I mean, I'm good.
Um,
I need to remember that I've got that. I'm sure that's what. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
I can see you're all enjoying your tea. I do hope you're not put off by your encounter yesterday. I'm afraid next time I will have to close shop when I have business. Make it clear that I am not here.
Oh, don't
do you have
worry
any?
about it. It's always fun, different, you know. Can't wait
Do you
to
have
see
any-
what happens next time.
Do you have any magical weapons or anything? Any magical daggers, pokey things?
Weapons are unfortunately scarce at this time. Anything majorly magical has been sent to the front line with the knights and guards. Fortunately, the war effort has prevailed over the common folk of the city, as obviously here they are safe.
I got this scroll yesterday. Could you identify it for me?
Of course. Let me just see. Ah, these three. Yes. It appears you have picked up Branding Smite, Magic Missile, and... Ooh. Conjure Celestial. Interesting.
Wow.
Could definitely be careful with that one. It does appear the ink is smudged slightly on the bottom half.
Conscious Celestial. Nice.
Do you have a staff of the necromancer?
Items like that I would have to search for. It may take time. I can have a look.
Yes, I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Are you staying in town for some time?
We'll be here for a bit. Yes.
Potentially. I suppose you
I
have
normally
a.
recycle my stock weekly.
I suppose you have a branch in the Grey Wastes of Hades, do you?
Grey Wastes of Hades. A branch? No. Interesting. Why would you be interested in that?
Our friend was kidnapped and taken there. We'd like to get him back.
Excuse me. It's not often that you hear people being kidnapped and taken to other planes of existence.
No.
You seem like you've been through a lot.
You could say that. We've got about a bit. Like I say, we're adventurous.
Now you're in Greyhawk.
Yeah. We mean
What is
Greyhawk.
it you search for here?
No harm. Well, to be honest, we're trying to find answers to our friend's whereabouts.
Well, this city will have them. It may be harder to find. That location is, unfortunately, on the wrong side of the light, you could say.
I don't suppose you have anything that would help us get to somewhere like that, or get our friend back.
Planar gateways and things like that are not quite what I stock on the day-to-day, I could by all means have a look, but I would fret to promise something that I feel I will struggle to deliver, especially without great time and with the current climate of the world.
No, it's fine. It's a long shot. Obviously, you were.
There are obviously natural ways to pass. Gates. But unfortunately, I do not know the location of those.
Well, it just so happens that we might come across that information in a few days, so not to worry.
Well, we may be maybe a little longer before you come back to the shop then.
It depends how that's a work in progress.
You've intrigued me. If you ever need anything, feel free to come by. I will keep my ear out for you. I feel I may be hearing your names sooner rather than later.
We're the Mr. Men.
I was going to ask your names then.
Don't you forget it.
Mr. Men will do.
Remember Beaver Fever? That was us.
Beaver Fever, you say?
Yeah.
Well. this is one of
And
my
I'm
more
Ozzy
interesting
Hellborn. You
transactions.
might have heard of me. I was in a band.
Ozzy Hellborn.
Really famous. Crossbows and Roses. You must have heard of it. Must have. I'll tell you what, I'll leave.
Played here one time.
Yes, I did.
In the capital.
Yeah. In the amphitheater. Well, I played many places. I played pretty much all the taverns in this place.
I do recall that name.
It was a little while ago now. Yeah. You a fan?
I prefer to listen to the weave as it courses through magical items. But
Jazz, eh?
Come on, mate. Pushed you nothing to say, eh?
the band was some time ago.
Yeah. Like 35 years ago or something now. I can't remember what were my notes. Yeah, like about 35 years. 33, 4 years. Wow.
Yet you haven't aged a day.
I have good skincare routine.
That you must. Intriguing. Well, friends of the city are always welcome here.
I just like push the signed autograph picture of me on the desk.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
If there's
Well,
nothing
we'll be
else
seeing
I
you
can
then.
help you with, I'll let
Thanks
you go
for
on
the
your
tea
way.
and that.
Although, I just realised what I've done. But Ozzy
Yeah, we're
doesn't
wanted.
realise. Yeah, I've just pushed the description of the
Just
one.
puts it up next to the wanted sign and goes, huh. It's the same pose.
Because I'm Dave Knoll right now.
Interesting.
Oh, that was the lead singer, guitarist of the band. He's I ran out of my own autographs, pictures. He's dead now, long gone.
Yeah, we could go. Don't worry about him.
See you
Yeah,
around.
Just kind of like put my arm around it.
Thank you for the transactions.
See you around, Malik.
And
Molly.
I wish you well.
That's sweated.
You get back onto the street. Feeling oddly calm from the tea after that odd encounter. The day is still yours. Where next?
Well, I got a bag end.
Again.
Barge end.
Bet you do.
In Shacktown.
Are we just heading to the lodge? Are we just getting jiggy with it? Anything else we want to do?
May as well.
Well,
May as
going
well.
right in there.
Very well. Your mind's set on your goal. The opportunity to get closer to the people who took Scarrick boils up inside you, Ozzy. And possibly Styles and Picard as well. Gert, this wild ride seems to only get wilder. But you appreciate the companionship. It's
And-
always interesting to do something fun after a long nap.
And the fact that we're feeding him.
And the fact that you
Clothing me.
head through the city towards the lodge. And as your plan settles in your brain, that is where we'll finish tonight's session. Ready for the inception next time. Really, it should be 69 when you do the inception, but have to do it on 68. Cool.
Jolly good.
Interesting.
I would just like to point out I now have plus 13 on persuasion. And
wow.
plus 13 on deception.
He's a persuasive, deceptive bastard,
Oh, I am.
but
Yeah.
no intelligence.
Also,
There's me.
is it worth people looking at in like a protection from scrying and stuff? Can't you do like protection from?
Can't
It's like
cover our
mind
stuff in
shielding you need.
tinfoil.
No, I'm sure there was a spell that I'm sure Scarrick had something
There
that could
might
like
be
stop people looking
something.
at stuff.
Um,
I've looked and I
I'd
don't
have
think
to
I've
look.
got anything
I'd have
that
to
would
look
do
into
anything
it.
like that.
I'm not sure. I know when I've seen it used before, it was like
Mind blank,
what I say, where
And
you
there's an
just
amulet.
detect it, and
Mind bullet.
ring of mind shielding is what you need.
I have a ring of mind shielding.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang on.
Scarrick does as well. Oh yeah, that's a point. Unless did you say you took all the
That's
things off?
reading thoughts, though.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that is true.
Yeah, it's just for reading.
That is also true.
reading your thoughts. Oh, and actually, that reminds me. The last session, Hans was reading my mind, but he wouldn't have actually been able to with the ring I have. But anyway, doesn't matter. I always forget that I have it on.
Oh yeah, you need to remind me because I'll forget.
Oh, I forget.
It's your
That
thing, man.
Hans a pervert.
Got so much shit.
Sticker, pretend to be someone else. Where does he get his kicks?
Well, let's say bye to the guys that are watching, the guys and the gals.
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Like and
for
subscribe.
watching.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Tune in
Bye.
next
Bye.
time
Bye.
to see them really mess
Bye-bye.
up the Inception into the manor.